Dung 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 dung. Trent not injured. Allison not injured. Robo not injured. All non-injured. Everybody not injured. But are you injured, bro? Faris?
Tell
Okay,
me,
Faris not injured.
not
Joel injured. Mayor
Joel.
injured. Mark definitely injured. Everybody injured. How are you? How are you, big man? Mr. Faris.
I'm good.
Good. And why not? Why not? Why shouldn't you be good? Right? You just had a great victory, a victory that actually put you right back at the top where you guys belong, right? At the top of the perch.
I belong where I live my heart and
Heart
soul.
and soul. Man, it's so good to be back, and so good to be back, especially with you, my man Faris. Thank you so much for joining me in today for today's show. And of course, Friday, 9 o'clock. What else, Faris? There can only be one show right now that's broadcasting live, both on YouTube and also on Facebook. It has to be only the big focus. And right now, we've got some. Oh, we already have a comment right now on board. I'm not gonna take that up first. But for those of you guys who are watching us live right now, please do us a big favor, Faris. What should they do right now?
They should like, share, subscribe.
Yes, most definitely, right? And if you need a bit of visual
Yeah.
aid, yeah, if you need a bit of visual aid, there you
There
go.
you go, man.
There you go. All right. So we are on, of course, this is where it's streaming from. That is the main source of interest that will be from YouTube and also on Instagram. That is our most social or the most active social platform that we are on right now. Also on Facebook and also on Twitter, especially now
Yep.
that the transfer window is around the corner. So you should subscribe to our Twitter because we usually let go of the ITK news, the in the know first leak, always from Napshot Studio. And again, so happy to have you here. We've got a couple of agendas to actually go through. We've got a great show lined up for today,
Yeah.
of course, Faris. And of course, this show will never be about us, right? We are not the kind of channels who would actually yap in front of a green screen. We are
Yeah.
always about the people, right? We always
Yep.
always bring our guests together, and this has always been the theme for the big focus and especially Napshot Studio. So without further ado, I don't want to waste a lot of time today. This is in fact the last show for 2020. Fret not, I got a couple of people messaging me and texting me. Anori, are you done with Napshot Studio? Are you done with the big focus? No. Not at all. Maybe some people want me to end it, but I'm not going to end it anytime soon. So for those of you guys who wish that there is no longer big focus, then there is really a wishful thinking part of yours. And now, let's not waste time. The agenda today is very simple. We're going to go through the FIFA award first. All right, a couple
Yeah.
of really interesting part I want to pick up, especially the award that actually goes out to Jurgen Klopp, your gaffer, Jai. So there's a bit of contention. Maybe we can actually get a bit of just scope from our guests for today, and then we're gonna go through Chelsea. It seems like London is falling down. The
Yeah.
bridge is falling
The
down.
bridge is
It's
falling down. Falling down.
falling down. So London Bridge is falling down. So we can only have one guy to actually defend his turf. All right, we're gonna introduce him later on, and then also a peaceful hooligan. It's so contradictory. The name itself. He's a hooligan,
Yeah.
but yet he is so peaceful. Right now, he's adjusting his hair. I can see you there. Adjusting your hair. So without further ado, let's bring on Remy, the Hammers, and also we've got Herrick, the Blueski. Yo,
Yeah.
what's up?
Hello.
How you guys, man?
How you guys doing? Good.
Good, all good.
And Remy,
Nice.
how's the working
Hi.
out? The working out. Hey, dude, you have lost a lot of weight. Huh? I was looking at
Yeah.
some of your Facebook page, and well, the stage that you are right now is incredible. Maybe share with us your beautiful journey from where you were and to what you are right now.
Take me as inspiration, okay?
Of course, man, dude. And
Um,
how long have you been on this track right now of
Of
losing weight? Of course.
losing weight since 2018, early 2018. So I
Okay.
told myself, I want to be fit again.
Mhm.
So what I did was I did not do any cardio. I did not do exercise. Trust me, I did not do any cardio. What I did was diet.
Oh.
Because diet is really important. Watch what you eat. Actually, I don't eat rice. I eat rice like once a week.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I eat salad. I force myself to eat what I hate actually. So as time goes by, I get used to it. So
Right.
then yeah, I don't drink sweet drinks except for coffee.
Wow.
So yeah, then after that, that's how it goes. So right now I'm active in gym. So I think almost every day I went to gym. So that's how
Uh-huh.
actually I lose my weight. Yeah,
It's all
You
about
look,
the diet, bro. Huh?
yeah, bro. You look good, man. You look good. Keep it up. Keep it up. It's not
Thank you.
easy, you know. It's not
yeah,
easy, definitely,
it's
right?
never easy.
We all been on
Tell
that
me
track
about it.
before. We all been
Yeah.
on
Tell
that
me about
track.
it.
We all been.
Tell
But
me
then
about
again,
it, bro.
Faris, if there's one guy
Yeah.
who don't need a bit of a strict diet, he can actually go on a whim when it comes to his eating habit. You look at the
I
guy.
think
Look at his shape. Look at his face. He's not smiling though. He's just putting up a facade. He shouldn't be smiling because London Bridge is falling down. Eric, how have you been, my boy? You good?
I go all good. Holidays just started, so
Uh-huh.
just want to chill during these holidays, and hopefully Chelsea can start winning matches to make my holiday really better. That's all.
And of course, the only reason that we actually brought you on again into this stream is because we want to speak about Chelsea, right, Faris? A
Of
lot has
course.
been happening for the past 1 week, and that's what happened, man. When you are in this right now in this congested fixture, whereby you're playing about 3 days, one match each, and a lot the tide can change really, really quick. All right, so
yeah.
guys. Let's go. Let's start with the first agenda first. And those of you guys who are still watching us live right now, both on Facebook and also YouTube, please do us a really, really big favor by just clicking on the subscribe button and especially the share button. That will go a long, long way in helping us reach, all right, the critical mass, the number that we are looking for right now. So let's go on with the first one, Faris. You know the drill right now. We always want to
Let's
start
go,
with
man.
something spicy. So let's go with the spiciest one first. This one. Yes. Right. So at this current moment, as you all know, it has made the rounds in the internet, of course, Instagram. You talk about your Twitter and stuff, and there are a lot of people who are absolutely infuriated by the decision, especially if you're not a club fan. Everybody now, right now, they are banging their head onto the wall. How can this happen? How can this happen? And to be fair, I was reading up a bit today. It's not only those who are not, or rather those who are not Liverpool supporters or even club supporters, even Liverpool supporters, man, they actually chime in and they mention that hands on heart, maybe this is one time that we might disagree with our gaffer winning the top honors. Maybe I want to start with Faris first, since you are a Liverpool fan yourself. Again, feed us with your thoughts, man.
For Klopp's, I think it's well deserved, lah, bro. I mean, this past 3 years,
Mm-hmm,
being in two major cup final and winning the league at the end of the third year,
mm-hmm,
and now fighting for the league with the players that he have at his hand.
mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah, it's well deserved, lah. Flick got flicked.
Yeah,
So
flick or flick. Eric, you're smiling. I don't know whether you agree. I don't think so you would, right? Because I don't think you share any kind of love or adulation for Klopp. But then him winning, and of course we want to focus on the points, all right? Of course, this credit all goes to Squawka Football. We got it from Squawka Football, so credit goes to them. 24 points. They were all on a stalemate, all right? They were on right now on a tight issue. But then again, what separates Klopp from Flick? It was because the vote came from the national coaches. It went more towards the Jurgen's Klopp corner. Herrick, your thoughts, man, on Jurgen Klopp just ousting Flick by a flick of his finger?
Uh, I think, I mean, to me, I thought Flick was gonna win it. I think his football has been phenomenal this season in terms of attacking football. There wouldn't be a match without goals with
Yeah.
Hansi Flick's brilliant.
Mhm.
So, but I can't believe I'm saying it, but at the same time, I'm not against Jurgen Klopp getting the award, and I think
Okay.
that's the final time I'm gonna say that. But yeah, it is what it is, like. Jurgen have proved a lot of times why he deserves to be the best coach. So
Wow.
yeah, I say it is what it is. Yeah,
Wow,
the
Herrick.
first and final time.
you
That's
gotta
it.
you gotta give credit when it's due, lah, bro.
Correct.
No,
Yeah.
no, of course, but it will also give rise to a bit of debate because I want to push this to Remy. Then Remy, you are in an utter relaxed mood. I want to hear it from you. Of course, you talk about trophy haul, right? In comparison between Flick and also Klopp, it's almost a non-starter because I think Flick is when he came in right after. Of course, there was a big debate. Coming in, the statement that was being pledged out. Oh, because Flick only took over for 3/4 of the time in comparison to Klopp, who actually had to take over throughout the whole season. But then again, you talk about trophy tally. it's like I mentioned, it's almost a non-starter because Flick has won what 3 or 4 in comparison to what club has won, which is that one league title. Are they going overly sentimental in this kind of award, Remy? You gotta unmute first, man. Unmute.
I guess so. But if you're asking me, right, based on sentimental, right, let me tell you this: English football has always been number one in the world. To be honest, even though I'm a West Ham fan, English football is overrated. It's overrated. So as long as you manage any English football team, right, you are there. You are popular, media coverage, everything. So for Flick, unfortunately for Flick, right, it's because of he's not covering, he's not managing English football. Secondly, Bayern winning champions, winning Champions League or winning the German league, it's a norm actually. It's mainstream. But Liverpool winning the league, it's something new because after 30 years of jinx. So they managed to win that. The trophy, right? So that's where I guess credit goes to Klopp for that after 30 years.
30 years. All right. Okay, fair enough. So let's put that to bed. And then I want to go on to the next one as well. There you go. The Arsenal tormentor, the guy who always slay Arsenal, put Arsenal to the sword, Heung-min Son. He won the Puskás Award. Again, not much of a debate, I guess. That Maisie run, right? Remy, I want to push it to you for this one. Maisie run against Burnley. I think again it's almost another non-starter, something that we can't dispute, right? That Maisie run he had.
Yes, it's a good, beautiful goal, no doubt about it. You tell me which Asian player came near to him? Not Nakata. I'm sorry to say this.
That's
not
why. No, you're right. You're right.
No Asian player. That's why he's called the second most dangerous Korean.
Okay.
You know the first one is who, right? So he's the second one. The dangerous Korean. He's
a beautiful hairstyle.
Really he's really good. Really good. No doubt.
And Herrick, I'm very sure you have seen the goal on the highlight reel over again and again and again. Of course, you don't give a lot of love for Spurs and especially Son. But what do you think about him winning the Puskás Award? Well deserved, I guess.
Yeah, like what you said, apart from him coming from Spurs, god damn it, but as soon as I saw the goal, it deserves an award, lah. It deserves an award, and no doubt, Son is a fantastic player. Apart, him from Spurs, but yeah, no doubt
that's it. No hate. Apart from him coming from Spurs, no hate. Apart from him coming from Spurs. Right, and then the next one as well. We just want to quickly run through. Of course, there you go, Coach Jurgen Klopp. For player, Robert Lewandowski, and also goalkeeper Manuel Neuer. I don't know if you have seen this. Of course, another image that actually broke the internet of Ronaldo just rolling up his eye when he was being announced that Lewa was the winner. Faris, have you caught that image of Ronaldo being overly bitchy? Dude, he became Kim Kardashian. He couldn't accept the fact that he is not winning this one. But there you go, CR9. Try again. There's always another season. And then Manuel Neuer winning it as well. Again, another non-competition. And also the last one. This is again credit goes to Squawka Football. All right, this is where I got the image from. And Lionel Messi, Lewa, and also Cristiano Ronaldo. What a lineup, man! If that lineup comes in, I think they can this lineup they can take on World War III by their own. Just the 11 of them. And then in the middle, you got Joshua Kimmich, Kevin De Bruyne, Thiago Alcantara, Alfonso Davies, Virgil van Dijk, Sergio Ramos, Trent, Alisson Becker. I just want to throw this to Remy. Remy, if you had the chance just to swap one player from any position right now, who do you think deserve to walk into that 11? That phenomenal 11?
Hold on, yeah. Hold on, yeah.
Who do you think had a better season and probably has been overlooked?
Kimmich for Declan Rice.
Hey, come on, lah, bro. Come on, lah, Remy.
I mean, to be honest, Rice has a better season, even though last season West Ham was fighting relegation. But tell me, he came from the youth team,
okay,
and all the way into the first 11, starting 11. Then after that, now he's the captain. He's one of the best defensive midfielder in the world currently right now, holding midfielder.
Really?
Yes. Yes, he's one of the best holding midfielder
One
in
of
the
the
world
best,
right
one of
now.
the best.
Yes,
Okay.
one of the best.
Maybe in
I
London,
think-
bro.
Yeah. No. But
Yeah. So Declan Rice, good. And you're not trying to pull a fast one, huh? You really in your deep recesses of heart, you think Declan Rice should replace Josh Kimmich. Herrick, if there's one Chelsea player, all right, that you can make a case for to enter the 11, who would it be? Olivier Giroud?
Yeah. I was about to say, Giroud, yeah,
Giroud, huh?
you know,
Okay.
eh,
I,
At the
excellent right.
moment, that's the best he can
Giroud
offer,
now,
bro.
okay?
That's the best he can offer at the moment.
I think anybody would actually take Giroud over Lewandowski, right? What is Lewandowski 30 plus goals? What is Lewandowski 30 goals? All right, so that's good one. Good start. So all done FIFA award. Guys, for those of you guys who are just kicking up a big fuss about it, kicking up a big ruckus, get over it. Like, this kind of award, most of the time, all right, it has all been doctored. The results.
It's all a publicity stunt.
It's a publicity stunt. It's another way for them to make money of it. So do not cry foul, man. Do not lose any sleep over that kind of award. But then again, congrats to Jurgen Klopp. Great season. And of course, looking at how Liverpool are going, who knows, man? He's probably in contention for another one. Great one.
Back to back.
All right. Back to back. Okay. So right now I want to take a bit of comment. Ridwan Anthony Marshall as usual. Hey, what up, Anwari? Okay. I think Ridwan, you
You got
gotta
a fanboy there, bro. Yeah.
you got to say hi to the three of my guests as well. Yeah. All right. And then
We don't exist. We don't exist.
personal obsession is a dangerous thing. Arsenal next game against Everton. What will be your thoughts? Hang on, Ridwan. I will touch on that game soon to come. All right. And then hey Jude, last hurrah. Yes, it is. It's indeed last hurrah. If you guys are panicking just yet, no. This is just only for 2020. We will be back 2021. And Jurgen Klopp deserved the award. There you go. And Loy. Whoa, Loy must be happy, smiling from year to year. The only reason why Loy is chiming in today, Faris, you know why? Because they came back.
Yeah.
Back from the dead. That's why he's in right now. Thank you so much,
No,
Loy.
they got this one, bro. What? Now is the holiday season, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the cave open lah.
The cave open. Okay. No safe entry
cave
for
open.
United fans. Anybody that can win the title for Liverpool is worthy of the award. And also, last but not least, Son deserved the award too after outstanding performance. Guys, please flood in the comments. Please make it lively. This is indeed the last hurrah for the big focus for 2020 at least. So I want to hear from all of you. All right. Again, there's no right or wrong in terms of your comments. Just flood them in. I want to hear it from you guys. And then we go on to the next agenda. First up, of course, that's why we brought in our record signing, Peaceful Hooligan. Impressive West Ham. So the question right now, Remy, for you, where will West Ham finish this season? And before you answer that, I want you to take on that big question. Europe for you, David?
Yes, as long as there's no major injury, setbacks from the team. As long as we perform like this every week in, week out, throughout every week, trust me, at least Europa. We are doing very well now. We are doing very good. We drew with Crystal Palace the last game. You see how Haller score goals.
Eric, Haller is coming to town.
So yeah, I guess Europa, it's considered
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think the last time we spoke to you, right, Remy, if you remember, with Uncle Lawrence. Uncle Lawrence, if you're watching, how are you, Uncle Lawrence? Great guy, great chap. No, he did not do that, bro. He did this.
He did it. Oh yeah.
But then Remy, again, the last time we spoke to you, it was a 3-3. All right, the exciting draw against Spurs.
Oh, yes.
That rocket from Lanzini. And then I personally thought, this is again me, I'm gonna be really honest. I thought that was a one-off, and then being West Ham, they'll just go back to factory setting, which is them struggling, and then the talks of the manager being sacked, and then you guys will be again on a bit of a resurgence, and then you go down again. But the thing is, right now the narrative is slightly different this season. You guys have been really consistent. What has changed massively right now for West Ham? Is it because there's no fans for you?
No, not because of that. Maybe no fans, less pressure. You know, the fans there, different kind of people there. But the thing is that David Moyes is a good manager during Everton's time. So he needs time actually. You know, in football you need time. You cannot do any wonder in one season. You can do wonder in one season, after that the next season you I mean you will not be performing like how you perform you used to perform last season. Look at Klopp. It took him 4 years for him to bring Liverpool to the top, right? So same goes to Moyes actually. So we must put faith on him. Then on top of that, our 11 is consistently 11. Very hard for Moyes to change any 11 except for injury. Like now Masuaku is injured, so Moyes need to put Said Benrahma inside. So our 11 is very consistent. So the thing is that when you're consistent, you play every game together, right? Almost every week. So you have the understanding, you have the basic understanding. So you have the mutual understanding, and that's where actually we can perform. So the thing is that I guess now the players, they don't fear anyone. Any more opponents. You look at Obona and Balbuena. Balbuena is one of the underrated defender, a low profile player. He start from bench, and now he's one of the not I said just because I'm a West Ham fan, but people say that they comparing Ogbonna and Balbuena to Vidic and Ferdinand. One of the best. For now.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
solid defending.
All right, Herrick. You look at your West Ham, your London counterpart. Again, is there any players right now in specific that has actually caught your eyes? I mean, I'll go first. Thomas Suchek, my boy. How Arsenal can actually do with his help right in the middle. And not only has he been breaking up plays, he has also been conjuring up with those important goals, man. How about you, Herrick?
What, in terms of one West Ham player, is it?
Yeah, that's one West Ham player that in a heartbeat you will drop everything that you have and then grab him over to the west side of London.
Sorry lah, none lah. Please lah, it's West Ham lah, please lah.
Oh, that's insulting.
Please.
Serious, Eric?
Except for Declan Rice lah. You know, he wants to move in January, so why not?
Only because he's linked to you guys. But you know, none of the players actually impress you.
I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. They are at the moment they're having a fantastic season. I have to give it to them. You know, because at the start of the season we had this discussion who's gonna get relegated first, and West Ham was one of the candidates. You know, and who's gonna get sacked first? David Moyes was one of the candidates. But then let me look at them now. You know, gotta give it to them. You know, because when I look at the squad at the start of the season, their team deserves to be in the Premier League, no doubt. You know, and especially with David Moyes at the helm, you know, he can do great things. You know, so and he's showing it now. So yeah, gotta give it to them.
Okay, Faris, my co-host, West Ham. I want to hear from you. What do you think of them right now? I know. Okay, wait. Before you go there, you were really strong against David Moyes. You called him David Monyet.
Wow.
And he
But
will be.
let me clear the air, okay? Let me clear the air.
But it's okay because we call Chelsea shit.
Okay, I take back whatever I said just now. I take back whatever I said just now. I hope they get relegated lah.
Right, come on. Be the mediator.
Let me start lah. You know, when I say David Monyet, because you know, when you look back at his track record, what did he has? You know, what did he have in possession? You know, when he was in United, when he was with West Brom, I think, all these teams.
He was with Sunderland for a bit.
Sunderland. Then, so when he goes to you know, West Ham, you are bound. He's bound to failure. Yeah. So that's why it's just an assumption, you know.
Now you think it's
my opinion back then, but now he surprised me. He's surprised. He's a surprise package now.
And I'm very sure
because of there's no fans.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Come on, Remy, you also made that joke, right? The only reason why you guys were winning back then because David Moyes was not at the touchline. Remember, work from home. Work from home applies greatly for West Ham fans.
The effect of work from home still there.
Okay, I also want us to actually look at just to add a bit of context and so that we have better visual at it. Look at West Ham. Hey, Herrick, look, 22 and 21 points, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. My God. And the next game is you guys going head to head. And right now, I want to start with Remy first. You guys, this is going to be played at the Bridge, right? Am I right about that?
Yes.
So it will be played at the Bridge. I want to start with Remy first. First and foremost, are you guys even scared? Are you guys now shivering in fear that you are traveling to the mighty Chelsea, who is not so mighty after all? They look like mere mortals. after these past two matches?
Not at all. Not at all.
Mhm.
Zero fear. Zero fear.
Wow.
Yes. Chelsea is not in
Very-
in a I mean in a good form now, losing
Yeah.
streak. So
Yep.
why not we add one more?
And what is your memory, right, Remy? Because you think there are a couple of London clubs right now that's playing their thread in the Premier League. You have me, you have Chelsea, you've got another team, and then you got people like Crystal Palace as well. But what kind of memory do you hold as a West Ham fan? I'm just really intrigued. How do you perceive them first and foremost, the Chelsea fans? And when it comes to the Chelsea matches, leading up to the match, how do you feel about it?
Um, of course, I feel excited because it's London Derby, right? To be honest, we have not. I doubt so. We have problems with Chelsea, even though Chelsea took a lot of our youngsters. Lampard is from West Ham, if you know Rick. Joe Cole is from West Ham.
Of course.
A lot of good players, actually, youngsters from West Ham.
Just a kind of reminder.
Yeah, the academy. Yeah, it's a reminder. Yeah. So, and I mean, the thing is that excited because of the derby, but to be honest, we don't hold any grudge to Chelsea except for maybe Millwall or Tottenham Hotspur.
Uh-huh.
Other than-
Tottenham Hotspur, huh?
yeah, Tottenham Hotspur and Milwang.
What's
So
the,
if not,
Wi-Fi?
Millwall.
What's the password though for Tottenham Hotspur? I want to
So-
join the network.
yeah, if not, yeah. I mean, Chelsea, Arsenal, we are neutral. We are neutral, even though we are.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's not because because the host is Arsenal, huh, Remy?
I no. So far in my group chat, we don't talk about Chelsea or Arsenal. We are so far in there's a lot of Facebook page. We also don't talk about Chelsea or Arsenal. Yeah, but we talk a lot about Tottenham and Milbank.
Add me into the group. I need to be in that group now. Right now, man. Look, Eric, the table, to be honest, does not make good reading. Because you guys, of course, a lot has been talked about the way you guys spend, especially this season, right? You're looking at numbers about 200 odd millions. And the mere fact that West Ham is just probably a point away from you guys, that says a lot. How worried are you right now as a Chelsea fan, Harry?
At the moment, West Ham fans have no fear coming to the
Mhm.
bridge. At the moment, I as a Chelsea fan have fears, to be honest. Because when you look at the game, in Everton and West Brom, in Chelsea context, these are the teams you have to win. Of course, giving credit to Everton, they're having a good season at the same time. But these are the teams that you're expected to win, and especially the quality of players that we have. Disappointing. I won't like defend that much because both of the games were disappointing. The players are not showing up. So, and if you're gonna show the same kind of performance these past two games, West Ham can win. To be honest, they can win. They have a couple of good results back at the bridge. Especially last year when Martin made his debut. Remember, and then he cried at the end of the match. That was
1-0.
nice.
1-0.
Yeah. So we have to wake up. Frank has to wake up. The whole team has to wake up. If not, we're just gonna concede. We're gonna have the consequences.
But does Frank losing his the locker room?
Losing respect, right?
I think at the moment, if he does that, then that's not going to help, and especially when it's up against his old club, he definitely wants a positive result, as for himself and of course for the team. So at the moment when I look at the training sessions, even though there's a negative result, I think they're still together, they're still gelling up, but like I said, but right now the most important thing is the performance. The performance must improve, especially from the quality players that we have.
So
Okay, all right.
should Kai Havertz play?
He should.
Okay, no.
Want him to play.
We are gonna touch on Kai Havertz, all right. But before we do so, before we touch about the most polarizing character right now for the Chelsea fans, I again want to go on to the comment section. Ridwan Anthony Marshall, West Ham will finish top 10. But I think Remy has actually set his sight even higher. Europa, he mentioned, right? And also, man, Remy, quickly. Didn't know that Singapore have actually West Ham fans.
We have our own Facebook page, our own Instagram.
Yeah.
We have it.
Yeah. And how big of a group?
100 over, if I'm not wrong, 100 over now. Yeah.
Enough. I think if Arsenal gets relegated, the numbers will also go down to 100 plus as well for Arsenal fans in Singapore. Rather than And we need tips on how to watch Championship football because you guys have been there before. So I want to ask whether Mio actually.
No. Arsenal don't deserve to go championship.
I love
Arsenal
him.
don't deserve to go.
Hey, Herrick, how about Antonio? Don't sleep on Antonio, Herrick. He loves it.
Yeah.
No for you. No for you, Herrick. Antonio?
They have good players, but no.
Come on, Ridwan. Stop clutching, man. Stop crying.
Don't try, please. Don't.
And hey, we've got another fan of ours, Victor Sim. Not many people give credit for Moyes for what he's doing right now. Rather for what he did at the Toffees. No. I think a lot of people actually gave him credit, and that's why he actually landed the United job. You see? Yeah. I think a lot of people actually gave him credit. Alamak, Alvin. You see, prankster. Kacau. You know why? He can see this. He can beat the drum so hard because he's a Liverpool fan. Send Arsenal to relegation. We got no bad blood. From a neutral perspective, I feel the players are no longer playing for their managers in Chelsea and Arsenal. Harry, quickly, I want you to take this on. Not playing for the managers. Again, a lot has been said about Arsenal. I think I can agree to a certain degree. But surely, right, it's not again the current happening or the current going rate for Chelsea because I believe that the players are still fighting for Frank's cause. Don't you agree?
Definitely. Yeah. No doubt about that. The players are definitely playing for him. I think there's no debate about that. So,
Okay. Right.
yeah, nothing much. Yeah.
All right. So that's it. I want to quickly take a score prediction as well. So since we are right now at this match, which is West Ham and also Chelsea, Peaceful Hooligan, if there's one way that your team can actually just negate whatever threat that Chelsea will pose, especially the attacking front, how would you set up the team? Do you go all defensive? Do you set up for a counter? Or do you just go at them like how you did against Spurs in the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Just go at them. Our defenders must not switch off. Sometimes our defenders switch off, especially second half. Sometimes in the first half. So just go on them. Just go hard on them. Just close just attackers. That's it.
And also, again, if you're sending a bit of a scout report, as a Chelsea report, right, or Chelsea scout right now, who is that one player from West Ham that the Chelsea right now should pay extra attention to?
Susak.
Susak. Susak.
Yeah, Susak. You know why? West Ham are,
Susah,
to be honest, West Ham are deadly at set pieces.
Okay.
Most of our goals this season came from set pieces. We are deadly at set pieces, especially free kick or corner. Susak got the hype.
Talk to me about Cresswell in terms of accuracy. He's actually creeping up the assist table.
Yeah.
Many of his crosses are now meeting target. What do you make of Cresswell right now? You talk about right now there are two English left back. You talk about Ben Chilwell. For a certain time, it looks almost undisputed that he should be anchoring the spot. But should it now give rise to another question? Should Cresswell be in contention as well?
You see, if you're talking about a national team, right? It's really pretty hard for a West Ham player to go to a national squad. You see Mark Noble, how good he performed past few seasons. Not even once he was in the national squad. I'm not so sure why. Maybe favoritism. Rice is exceptional because Rice. Yeah, I'm not so sure why Rice is exceptional, but he is what he is. Yeah,
but you got Antonio as well, right? Who has actually made the cut for England? Has he
once
not?
Once or twice? Yeah, 2 caps if I'm not wrong. 2 caps. Yeah.
Okay.
2 cap better than nothing, right?
Yeah. Sushek. Okay, so you mentioned Sushek right now.
Yeah.
For yourself, Herrick, if you're doing a report, all right, again a scout report. Who's that one guy that West Ham should look out for?
At the moment, Mason Mount.
Mason Mount. Okay. Frank's son. Is that true? That Mason Mount is actually Frank Lampard's son?
Okay, look, I've always had this thought whereby why is Frank, it's like he's becoming Frank's favorite, but slowly and I start to watch matches, right, constantly and paying attention more to Mason Mount's performance, he can become the next Frank Lampard.
Yeah, he's good.
I've been watching him constantly. Now I know why Frank keeps picking him. Because I can see the qualities. But yeah lah.
Okay. All right. So Elvin, I'm forever blowing bubbles. You sure, Elvin? Is that the only thing that you have been blowing? Joking. I love LB, man. my superior previous time, all right? But Eric, you mentioned about a guy that can emulate after your Super Frank. There was another guy as well. There was another guy whom you bought, right? He created a lot of hype, a lot of media attention. He was supposed to be that guy. He was supposed to be that guy. So I want to bring this up quickly because you will probably be the fairest of all when it comes to defense. Let's take a look at this boy. Remember him? Kai Havertz. Oh, look at that poster boy. Came really astronomical fee, a fee that can actually rise up to 100 million. 11 appearances, 1 goal, 4 wins, 3 losses under him. But I think what is more compelling right now is in terms of his team play. I don't know whether you guys have a really good visual of this. Let me just enlarge this. In terms of assists, he only had 1. All right, passes 392, you can't make anything out of it. Passes per match 35, again, you can't make anything much out of it. Cross accuracy 14%, through ball 2, accurate long balls 4. It doesn't really, again, it does not really make for good reading, especially this was the player that was being brought in to bridge midfield and attack. Now he has come under scathing attack, especially on the media side of it. How do you defend this guy, Eric?
Like I comment on Netflix Studios post on the criticism on him. Like I said, the criticism is expected, and at the moment, like you said, it's not good for reading, But I think the main problem here, and I think Chelsea fans could understand also, is because I think Havertz is not playing at his natural position where he plays best. At the moment we have Hakim Ziyech who is injured, and then Frank decides to put Havertz on the right. And Havertz is quite tall for a lad. He's not that fast, but when you put him at the right position, that's where the chance the performance will come. The assist, the vision from Kai Havertz. I think he's best played right behind the striker. I think that's the core problem right now. Frank is not putting the players at their natural positions. That is also because he's trying to cover up for those who are injured. But at the same time, some players, perform best at their natural position. If you see players, if they're not performing at that position that you want him to try, then don't, because each and every single player has their own traits, have their own qualities. And at the moment, Havertz cannot provide what he can do, because he's playing at the right, If you see back when he's in Bundesliga, he always plays right behind the striker. And at the same time, he not only for assists, he also gets goal because he's also right behind the striker. He's a tall lad. Most of his goals are also from headers. So at the moment, the criticism is expected. But like I remember Remy just now said, if managers need time to adapt, so do players.
Okay,
you want to look back, Drogba, Mourinho didn't like him until at one particular game when he put Drogba in and Drogba showed what he can actually do. Look at what Drogba, who Drogba is now. Exactly. So yes, stats. When you see a lot of zeros, 0.01, whatever 0.00, it does not look good. But for Chelsea fans, when I look at the matches, he is trying, but he's not playing at the natural position. You can't expect so much from someone not playing at the natural position. For example, let's say we put Lacazette back in centre mid. Would you get a good performance from Lacazette from a centre mid? No, because he's a striker, correct? So same here for Kai Havertz.
Even if you put Lacazette as a striker, he's still not performing as well. So I think you have to do up a better comparison.
Okay, sorry lah.
Even Lacazette playing as a striker, he's still not performing. So I don't know which preferred position he's on right now.
Okay, I don't know how on earth Lacazette came to my mind, but he came to my mind. So I just had to say, But like I said, I see what Frank is trying to do, but at the same time, you have to adapt, And like I said on the comment also, we bought him for the next 5 years. We didn't buy him for the next 5 months.
Okay.
So give him time. Like I said, it's just halfway through the season. We're not even at New Year's yet. So relax, calm down, people.
So it seems like Herrick is right now simmering with a lot of anger, right? So guys, as the elder statesman, we have to cool him down. Cool down, Herrick. All right, cool down. We've got a couple of stuff that we want to show you first. Let's go with this.
Wow.
Roman, Can I have another 200 million, Roman? Roman.
He spent some money on the player and the balance on the food. That's why lah.
The kebabs the London kebabs
Stop your Uber Eats, man. Frank. Stop Uber Eats. Current Lampard ball. Wow. Is this Moses trying to divide the Red Sea? Nothing in the middle. Bagel FC, Donut FC, absolutely empty in the middle. All right. And then I also some of the stuff. This is just some of the stuff. I also heard another one that was quite ruthless. Frank Lampard is just another Mikel Arteta with family inheritance. That's
Yes.
it. They are both actually the same. Only thing is Lampard has a better fortune. So, right. Eric, please, Eric. Why are they slamming Lampard so damn hard, man? Is this because they don't like him? Is it because he's English? Is it because of the spending spree that is on? How fair is this on Lampard?
Maybe the pressure or all this slamming, I think maybe the pressure comes with the quality players. We made a statement in the transfer window. We signed what? Havertz, Werner, Mendy, Silva, Ziyech. He's not injured. Shit.
Yeah.
But when these kind of players come, I think everyone out there, especially if you're not a Chelsea fan, you definitely expect Chelsea to be up there lah. You say it simply, you buy a lot of players, very very good one. You better be up there lah. You don't do stupid. It's simple as that. So that's where the pressure kicks in. Last year when we didn't have all these players, we didn't have that much pressure. Frank was trying to play with the youngsters. So right now with top quality players, this is where the pressure will start to kick in. And this is where Frank is tested to his best of his abilities lah, his managerial skills. So this slamming, this criticism is all expected. But what Frank can do and what the team can do is just to move on forward and improve performance.
No, I agree. And I think the what he has done right now, especially the 2 losses. Come on, let's be real. It has actually drew really intense backlash from not only from the media, but even from your own fan. And many of them are starting to doubt Frank Lampard once again. And you know how overreactionary the fan base are right now. Remy, you of all people right now have to step in and put up a line of defense for Frank Lampard. Okay, why do you think Frank Lampard deserves a bit more time?
First of all, he's a legend in Chelsea. Remember all his good deeds for Chelsea. Okay. Second of all, he's young manager. He don't have that much of experience. So give him time. And when I'm talking about young, right? When I'm mentioning young, you need to know that if you're a young manager, then your squad is full of stars. You know what will happen, right? Ego.
Ego.
You see Real Madrid. Last decade when they have Ronaldo, they have Beckham, they have Figo. What happened?
Galacticos,
Because to be honest, right now football is really, really cruel. Football is not about passion anymore. It's all about money. It's all about business, bro. Nothing got to do with passion. So the thing is that you see, how hard the manager works, right? You see, like Bilic. To be honest, right, my favorite manager of all time in West Ham is Slaven Bilic. I love Bilic so much.
1-1 and got sacked. Yeah.
Bilic was sacked. You see, he brought West Brom to Premier League. Come on, man. Give him a chance, man. So that's what happened to Lampard right now. Because full of stars. And nowadays, everyone, when players not performing, they blame manager. When players not performing, they blame manager. So everything, got to do with manager. So which is very cruel, actually. Football nowadays is really, really cruel, like VAR. So,
Alamak, where did VAR come from? so Peaceful Hooligan has mentioned right now, okay, he has just laid down everything that he has in his chest. Give him time. But Faris, time is always of the essence. If you're a manager right now and if you're under pressure, you wouldn't be sleeping well because out there, you still have Mauricio Pochettino, still jobless. You've got Massimiliano Allegri, still jobless. How can you sleep in peace? And especially the Italianos and Chelsea, they have a good love relationship. How can you sleep peacefully if you're Frank, knowing that again on speed dial you probably have Allegri's number?
I think when when it comes to Lampard, I don't think he will get the sack because he's a legend in Chelsea. So I predicted the sack when our episode of the
Yeah, we did that. You guys should check check that out. Street Talk.
yeah, I did have that opinion, but when it comes now, because he is just a patch, I think it's just a patch. Because for me, at the end of the season, I think the top four will still be the big boys.
Okay.
It's just who is at first, who's at second, and who's at third.
Okay.
So for Chelsea, it's just a rough patch for them. They will come back. Ziyech is injured also. Ziyech has been at the moment, their talisman. And Kai Havertz, I don't think he's going to flop. He's going to flop. Yeah, definitely. Hope, most probably he'll be the likes of, Pogba, where the price is he's a victim of his own price, because he didn't set the price to be bought at that price, right? So, and I don't know why, but maybe he should stop passing to the corner flags also, So maybe that's a start,
And then we got
Because if you bring him to the center, then he can pass to the box. If you put him at the right,
okay.
you see, you know what I mean? So it's just you need to adjust a bit.
When you play snooker on the phone now, when you do
Yeah.
so the band. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So place Havertz in the center so that when he pass, it reaches the target. Correct. That's what.
But I want to ask. Herrick.
I thought you said you want to ask Havertz.
Herrick Havertz. No, his name is not Herrick Havertz.
Oh, Herrick
He's one
Havertz.
of our wonder kid. So
Okay.
yeah.
Let's
So
go.
you mentioned that you bought him. Chelsea bought Havertz for 5 years.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But I never see a Chelsea flop staying for more than a season, bro. So will he be loaned out next season if the form continues, or will he be transferred out?
That all depends if Frank is at the helm. It all depends if Frank is at the helm. And we all know what Frank likes to do with his young players. Give them opportunities.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah.
We see that last season. Billy Gilmore, look at that. Now it's starting in European matches, all that. And Kai Havertz is still young.
Yeah.
Kai Havertz is still young. That's why we see the 5 years still. Sorry?
How old is he now?
Yeah, 20 next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20
So I
next
say
year.
he's still young.
Well, my age.
Oh, your age. Yeah. Can see that, Remy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's quite visible.
young players need time. And to answer Fry's question, if Frank is still at the helm, then he will definitely get a chance, to have that time and to prove himself. And then of course depends on where he plays, the performance that he produces. So it all depends if Frank is at the helm. But at the same time, like what we talked about, Frank having this pressure, and this is what he has to start thinking. He can't just think, I'm a club legend here. I will definitely stay here for long. No. Last time, yes, we brought Frank over, he's our club legend. We love him, yes. But now we want results. We have the quality players. We should not be 6 or 7 when West Ham is just behind us. No, we must be up there. We had the chance to be up there. We must be up there.
Yep. It just occurred to me that Mikel Arteta got more points from Liverpool, Southampton, Manchester United, Tottenham, Wolves than Frank Lampard. But guess who's getting slaughtered by the media? I guess being English comes with its advantages. Right, Herrick?
But I think they both get a fair share of the pie now at the moment.
Bro, I don't know what Arteta is on, but he's on some high-class Bomo, man. Some high-class shaman. Because the media is not attacking him enough. Again, I'm an Arsenal fan, okay? And he gives me right to say that the media is giving him too much slack. So if you hear the criticism, it's always from the ex-players, not from the big media boys. That's why I wonder why. Or maybe because of his wife. His wife was an ex-Maxim model, Arteta.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Even Henry don't want to watch this Zaka play, right?
Hey, bro. You know, right, what Zaka means in Arabic? So for those of you, of course, this is a live stream, a family-oriented show, so I wouldn't be able to translate it for you. But check out, man. Get Mr. Google to translate for you what is Zaka in Arabic. Okay, that's why. Come on, Di Matteo was legendary manager, and also as for Chelsea to spend that much, that's too much pressure, especially for Frank. Yeah, I agree. Why did Chelsea buy Hakim Ziyech as they already have Mason Mount? Dude, Ridwan, if you have a player for that, for that quality, that kind of money, you have to get him. You really have to get him. I
Yeah.
rate so much. He's a complete baller, man. He's a complete baller. And Hakim, alamak, what is this? Hakim Harvest. This one what? Pokemon or what? Hybrid. They both combined become Hakim Harvest. Bro,
Have
please,
test, bro. Have test.
please
Hakim
don't
have
say
test.
anything got to do with us. Please. Come on, you shouldn't be affected. What? You are now a PSG fan. Arsenal players are the problem, bro. Who wants Shaka? Attitude. Gilda babi. Gila babi. Gila babi. Gila
Gilda babi lah.
bro.
Kalau Gilda.
Bro,
Gilda
Kel.
babi lah.
Hey, Kel also gila babi. He's on staycation. Kel, control yourself
Yeah.
tonight. Do not go gila babi also, Kel.
I think he's typing his, he's happy, excited.
But when you
100%
talking about
equal.
Chelsea manager, right, it reminds me of Roberto Di Matteo. Roberto Di Matteo brought them to Champions League and won that Champions League.
And until today, right? And until today, I'm so damn sour over it. I've got my
Yeah.
manager, my legendary manager, 23 years. He tried, he half and puff. The best he could actually do or achieve was a final.
Final against
This
Barcelona.
This botak guy came out of nowhere. Very bloody manager, 6 months, sub-zero football, negative all the way, Champions League trophy.
No, the bad part is next season they sack him. Gosh, Chelsea. Gosh, I was like, wow, Chelsea.
Oh, dude, but that's it,
I
right?
just want to add, I just want to add, for Frank, with all the pressure surrounding him, let's not forget when his first managerial stint with Derby brought them up to the championship final, played at Wembley just to fall on short for the result.
Mm.
First stint with Chelsea brought us to the FA Cup final, fell short with the Mighty Gunners. Bloody hell.
Oh, thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric.
Okay? Have to lah, Mighty Gunners, man. Look at where you guys are now. And then, and then there's this saying, third time's a charm. So you never know
Okay.
what
Times
that
so one more
you know,
season. One more season, I guess. One more season. But again, I just want to wrap up quickly about this Chelsea right now. The clamors out there who are going for Frank Lampard's head. Dude, come on. This season is super unpredictable. And look, I just want to take this from Kishan Balan, man. This season is really unpredictable. Small clubs are giving tough fights.
Yeah.
So I guess them losing a point or two or losing probably two on the trot is something that shouldn't be despised overtly. Something that shouldn't raise too much eyebrow. Liverpool got hammered 7-2. They came back and now they are top of the perch, right? And you look at United, they were trounced by Spurs 6-1, and they have an opportunity right now win that one game in hand, and they will be runners up. So who are we to say after Lampard has lost that 2 matches, they are in the mud, right? So I personally feel, as much as I want to give a lot of stick to Chelsea, especially Kel, because he's a Chelsea fan, right? Faris, he can't stop yapping when our team lost or loses a match. He will text and text and text. He do it subtly. Check out this, check out that. But Chelsea lose. Shit. We love he got missing. But I mean, we love Kel, man, wholeheartedly, right?
I just want to check with you guys. One of the Aspilicueta, why he was dropped? I mean, maybe the morale is not good. I mean, he's a captain for Chelsea. Just because of Silva came in and he was dropped, and Silva not the captain. I was like, wow, what the hell is happening?
Aspli, Thiago Silva, is there a bit of rift or is there a bit of roll right now?
At the moment, Reece James has been fantastic.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so at first, I wasn't a fan of Reece James, to be honest. When Frank started to put Reece James over Aspilicueta, like, what? No, Aspilicueta should be there until he wants to retire, lah. But at the same time, Reece James have been coming up with super performances. Especially with game like Everton and West Brom. Reece James was the only one playing for the team.
True.
He was putting in the crosses. No one is finishing it. So to answer Remy, Aspilicueta now is playing a mentor role to Reece James, and I think that's a good thing. Reece James is still young.
Yes, so it's warranted.
So it's a positive. It's a win-win situation.
Want to hear something really bizarre right now? Since Frank shouted at Klopp, he wasn't the same since then.
The Klopp effect,
What? Klopp bought or what? Surrey was rather good. I don't know if Harry will agree to this. He got Chelsea playing pretty passing football with his Surrey ball. I mean, the only thing he failed was to get Kepa off the pitch. And Kepa is still on the pitch right now in Wembley. He's still on the pitch. Right now, they're still trying to get Kepa off the pitch.
That's why they play Mendy, what?
Yeah, Arsenal in a much
Of course, you
merciless
see
time
the
for
big.
life. Like, lama this Kishan.
Sorry,
Kelvin,
lost his secret lah. Secret.
oh, the cigarette. Maybe cigarette pricing increase or what? Or maybe his favorite brand they never import already. Hiding
Yeah.
in. Right. Okay. So that's it. I want to quickly go. Peaceful Hooligan prediction. West Ham, Chelsea at the bridge. Come on, your chance to overtake your London rival. Where do you go with this?
2-1 victory for us.
2-1 victory. And right, just name one scorer. One scorer. Let's play a bit of Oracle. One scorer from you.
So sad.
Ooh. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Herrick?
Oh, the thing is, I can see that result happening. I
Okay.
can seriously see
What
that
is
result
that? What
happening.
is that? What
Like,
is
no,
that?
no, come on, like Chelsea, please, come on, like Chelsea, The best, right? Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's the same result, 2-1 for Chelsea. But if not,
Okay.
if I wanna go realistically, 2-2.
2-2. Okay. All right. So we
Yeah.
got key. We got
2-1
four.
West Ham.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 rounds here. And then, oh, Elvin mentioned lah. He kena klop. He got klop. And right now that's done. That's done. All right. That's really, really good. What a way to start. Remy, you got to leave by 10, right? Do you?
Yes.
Okay, so if you wanna, if you wanna leave, just go on, man. But I still,
Okay.
if you're still good, please carry on. All right, we don't have any more guests today. It's my last show. Come on, let's a bit of celebratory spirit right now.
Maybe 5
Hey,
minutes should be okay. 5
okay,
minutes, you know.
hey, Harry, have faith lah. You know lah, he has the
I
faith.
do care, I do.
Okay, but before,
It's not why I have this all up. I do care, I do.
so that's it. So I forgot to bring up the this image actually. So I think that has actually given all the answers. Credentials tested. What's the issue left? I think we have covered that quite comprehensively. I want to go next. This guy Ralph Haasenhuttel
Boy,
creeping
this
up,
guy-
man. Oh man, could they actually gate crash the Europe party? Peaceful hooligan. Want to hear from
Yes.
you? Another guy who is actually maybe they will be there or thereabout when it comes to gate crashing the European party. What do you make of Ralph and also the Saints?
They are good. To be honest, right? Since has a lot of good players like how West Ham used to have during the academy time. Mane, Lalana, a lot of players came from Southampton, right? And this Ralph is good. I think during his first season, he's not doing very well with Saints, but the second season, wow! You see that this Vestergaard, his name is Vestergaard. He's been scoring. He's been scoring goals. Walcott is on form. He's on
Voila.
fire. Walcott is on fire. To be honest.
Any
who's that
ink?
striker?
Yeah,
Danny
and look, I've read this joke, right? Giving away a free kick is as good as giving away a penalty for Southampton, because James Ward-Prowse, when he lines up the free kick, it's probably a 50% chance of a goal, man.
He can be the next Juninho Pernambucano. His free kick accuracy is solid. I watched that game. Solid. 2 free kick, 2 goals. Wow.
Your boy. So and do you think right now this is again another false dawn, or slowly but surely they will just come back into their old form, which is about top 10? Or do you believe that they can be there or thereabout come end of the season? Remy, for yourself.
Yes. I believe that they'll be in the top 6. Trust me. I'm really hoping that all the small club, not the small club. We are not small club, but we are.
You scared you're gonna hantam or what?
Average clubs.
Okay.
Goes
Average.
up to top 6. Who knows? This season, Southampton, West Ham, Everton, in the top 6. You might never know. So Southampton deserve it.
Eric, how impressed have you been when it comes to the Saints right now?
They've been great, man. From the time where they lost to Leicester, and to having this conversation where Ralph was gonna get sacked, but look where they are now. I wouldn't say top 6. Top 10 is possible, but yeah.
Saints and Hammer so far so good, but have to give them another 10-15 games to see whether they are still in the mix for European places. And I think the biggest advantage for all those teams that we have just made mention of is the commitment level. They have lesser than those teams around them, right? No European commitments. Again, they might conjure up a kind of fairy tale run, I guess, in terms of the FA Cup and whatnot. But truth be told, they usually drop out once they hit the big boys. So that gives them ample space and ample time. And more than anything else this season, with the amount of games to be played in a week's time, I think that will serve them really, really well. Them not playing 2 matches per week. And Faris, right now you look at the table. If there's two surprise packages that you think can actually just gate crash European party, doesn't matter, man. It can be Champions League, it can even be the Europa spot. Who are the two teams that you think might stand that chance to, like I mentioned, gate crash the party?
Southampton and Everton, bro. They will go to the Europa League definitely.
Okay, Southampton and Everton.
That's the
All
lowest they can achieve at the moment. I see
Okay.
their form.
all right. Okay, that's a great one. That's a great one. Okay, and Faris, you're a Liverpool fan. Any
Yeah.
plans of going shopping to the St. Mary's for this January?
Yeah, I'm hoping for Western.
Sounds so wrong.
They're going, bro. That is their target. That is their Sheng Chong for them.
Yeah,
They need
mini
anything-
Liverpool.
Mini
Mini
Liverpool.
yeah.
Mini Liverpool. So who do you guys have lined up right now, Faris? I want to hear from you for Liverpool.
Shopping list.
Sorry.
The shopping
for
list.
me, Westergaard. That's all.
Westergaard,
That's all. I see now, yeah.
He's good. He's solid.
Yeah, boy. Everton will get crash for sure. You never walk alone, Faris. And then Southampton used to have Gabbiadini, where he is now as a striker. Also quite good. Yeah, he was. I remember that left-legged guy, Italiano. Right now,
But it's only
peaceful
for one season, that fella.
one season. And then remember they also had another one, that handsome fella, Italiano, Graciano Pele.
Oh,
that
that
guy.
guy.
That guy. You know, he's called that's
hair.
Liverpool. That hair. Until
Yeah.
now, we still need to know the wax that he actually had on. Because
Pomade,
always stay intact. Oh my
Don't
god.
forget they have their legend James Beattie.
Yeah, James Beattie, that number 9, dude. Look, he looks like he could be a part of a boy band, either NSYNC.
Yeah.
He could be part of Bobby Blues, right?
Yeah.
Another could be-
Westlife.
Yeah, Westlife.
He's a Westlife guy.
Yeah, man. Okay, but that's all that we have right now. Again, thank you so much, Remy. I'm gonna let you off. I don't want to hold you on for too long. Thank you so much, Peaceful Hooligan. I want to get you
Thank
on board again. 2021. I want to wish you the best of year. Keep up with your great work right now. And maybe who knows, 2021, you look even slimmer than what you are already now. You look fit, man. And for you to go, you do. You look damn
When
fit,
was the
man.
last time you saw me? Oh, that was a few months back.
Your picture. Your picture.
Oh, that
Judging the
picture.
pictures, all right. But again, keep up your good work, all right.
Thank
Again, forever blowing bubbles. Good luck to West Ham, especially this coming match. I shall catch up with you again. 2-1. I shall catch up with you soon. All right, take care, buddy. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Remy.
bye. Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Okay, man. Bye.
Bye. All right, there you go. That's done. It seems like right now we need another substitution. I don't know whether he'll be ready for it. Okay. Surprise. This guy, I tell you, I bring him in. Because it'll be jaw dropping background. Okay, so you guys please do not think that this is human labor or torture. I did not torture him.
Want to wake him up first?
No, he's already awake. He's already awake.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Already
So
awake.
please, all right. I just want to put a big disclaimer. I did not force him to do it. He wants to do this voluntarily. Okay,
Just
so do
for
not say
you all, no.
just for you all. No, don't say
So,
I'm not. You're cruel,
please.
Please invite him, Farid.
You see the dedication from Snapshot
Dedication,
Studios. So
dedication.
please go and like, share, subscribe.
Like, share,
our
subscribe
page,
first.
our content.
Yes,
Yes.
Praise now. Let's get this up to 4 million right now. Right now we're about 2.8 million, right, Eric? Watching us live.
Yeah.
And a lot of the viewers are now from Togo and also Zimbabwe. I want to reach America as well. So the American viewers. So the only way we can actually give rise to this number is for you to share. But now I want to cut the talk. I want to bring in the guy himself straight from Nteng Fong Hospital. Mark host again.
Sorry, I can't talk loud, man. This is a hospital.
Okay, this is okay. Mark. Okay, in all seriousness, what
Hey,
happened?
but
to you?
it's not a Zoom background, huh?
No,
this
this is Mark.
So show me your hand. Your hand.
Yeah, show us your hand. Show us your hand. Drip.
Oh my god.
He's got
Man.
the drip
Shit.
on. Mark, for those of them again watching us live right now. Hey, what happened to Mark lah? Why, Mark? Why?
I cannot. I watched the Liverpool and Spurs game. The next day I admitted it. Very jialat.
Chala. Hi Ridwan, what happened to Mark? Nothing happened to him. Hey, got one guy. Oi bro,
This is my brother right there.
Trace.
Okay, let's move on.
Koko naughty lah. Koko naughty.
Kau
Ah.
play pitch ah.
Oh, man.
Mark. And then tell the effect of Man United.
Not after today. Not after last night.
Either club kill you or you kill the club. Right now he's gonna kill those people. Now he's gonna kill the people around him. All right, because he's creating a lot
But
of.
Mark, you said that because you watched the Spurs Liverpool game, that's why your blood pressure.
Big take. I see Spurs. Okay, guys, step aside. Let the real one come.
Mark too happy to see because United back to top 6. Come on lah, Mark has higher aspiration.
Oh, we
lah.
done. I'm happy you turned up yesterday, man. 1 goal, 1 assist. After so long, I was begging.
Martial. All right, let's go, Mark. So great to have you back, Mark. But if you need to change your nappies after this, just turn off the camera. We don't. We don't want to see stuff that we shouldn't see online.
Yeah.
So let's go. Mark, you talk about the guy, the pretender. The pretenders apparently. So you mentioned that, come on, let the real guy come in. Best team lost. How's the pressure? How's the pressure, Jose? Can Jose and also company and co actually stomach a title fight? I want to go with you first, Mark. You actually watched the match. You mentioned that, hey, no, the real guy that should be that should be challenging for top honors with Liverpool. It's not Spurs. It should be us, Manchester United. But what do you make of that match first?
No,
Not your match.
Yeah.
Liverpool versus
Spurs, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, Jose went with his original game plan of playing like Inter in the Champions League, where he just wanted to wait for the counter at the opportune time.
Mhm.
But to me, he's giving Liverpool too much respect in the sense where, I mean, there's no Van Dijk where they play Reece Williams, then they have Curtis Jones in midfield. I mean, just go out and attack. Don't just sit back and let Liverpool attack. I mean, if you are planning to sit back, right, then why do you worry about who's playing in midfield and defense? Because the front three of Liverpool is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, to me, giving too much respect to Liverpool, actually the game should be closer than it is.
Okay.
2-1 is really quite close. Yeah.
And it should have actually ended up with a draw. But if it did, right, Faris, do you think it would be just for Spurs to actually walk out of Anfield with 1 point? Do you think that it would be the just reward for them?
It's
No.
Anfield, no. It's
And-
Anfield, bro.
And please explain
I
yourself.
mean, they. Sorry.
What do you make of the match? And again, I just want to hear your analysis of the match.
I mean, I expected Liverpool to win by very close margin, 1 goal. So they did it by 2-1 and at the very last minute or so.
Mhm.
So then after that, now we talk about Spurs. They didn't show up in Anfield.
Yep.
You know,
okay.
20+% possession. And you say the best team lost. No, I think
Laughable, man.
I just
Laughable.
think that this is just his mind games, the best team
It
lost.
is, yeah, to
That's it,
deflect that
Yeah,
defeat away. Yeah.
but the thing is, he's not against Benitez or Ferguson. That era is over.
Okay. Oh yeah,
He's against-
I agree.
he's against
I
Jurgen
agree.
Klopp.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
agree.
I'm not saying that Jurgen Klopp is he won the title, the best coach, blah blah blah. But when it comes to mind games, Jurgen Klopp just deflected. You know when
You don't buy it. You don't buy it.
you know
man.
after the game,
Yeah.
I saw they were asking Klopp. So
Uh-huh.
did they asked him that whether Jose said this. Then he said, "Oh, I think my English must be very bad because I only heard him say the best team lost." So that means what, bro? Tak pakai, bro. You want to say what? Bro.
He's taking a piece. He is taking a piece out of Jose Mourinho's antics, man. And Herrick, you're nodding your head. I want to go to you right now. You've seen your former boss, of course. He has created a lot of storm when it comes to Anfield. Remember Dembaba, remember the sleep, but this time around, no way, Jose. What do you make of the match? And when it comes to the title challenge, do you really believe that Jose has it in him? You've seen this guy challenging top honors and also bringing in the most coveted silverware to Chelsea, to Stamford Bridge. So you have seen his pattern, you've seen his shit. Do you think right now what he's on, his attitude, and also the siege mentality that he has for the team, do you reckon that Spurs has it?
When I saw whatever happened between him and Klopp and the best team loss and all that, I just laughed it off because it's expected from Jose. It's typical Jose Mourinho. And like what Farid said, these things from Mourinho is not gonna work anymore, Jose. Come on, man, wake up, Jose. It's different now, it's different, and especially when he's at Spurs, if he wants to carry on, But Spurs for the title, come on, please, son. No. I mean, they are having good performances, yes, all that, but if Jose is gonna keep on doing this, people are going to know his tricks and turns, So
Okay.
Yeah.
So not happening,
It's kind of irrelevant. His mind game. You look at the face, You bring out the photo again. This face, I saw at Ang Mo Kio Hub last year queuing up for the Huawei phone. No? You know, no?
And that's exactly the face when the salesperson
Exactly.
say, "Okay, the queue stops here. Davis, you have to come back tomorrow.
Exactly.
Come back tomorrow."
And and he said that he will be penalized if he did what Klopp did at
Oh,
the
yeah,
final
yeah, yeah.
whistle.
Please talk about that. Yeah, please talk
Hey,
about that.
remember the sleep game, no? The game where Gerrard sleep, then blah blah blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
yeah.
You saw the way he ran to the fans. Was he given anything? Was he given anything? No, So
No, but I mean, his players let him down as well. I mean, where was Kane and where was Bergwijn in doing one of those chances? As much
Okay.
as you want to blame Jose,
no,
right? Look
they
at
didn't
the
convert the chances that was
Yeah,
given.
man.
Oh,
lah.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
was
And this is where again I want to open a can of worm. If let's say Bergwijn was a little bit more clinical than he was on that day, right, Mark?
yeah.
They would have walked up with 3 points. Right? Let's not
They
kid
may,
ourselves.
yes, they may, yeah.
And again, why are we still again just pushing them into the gutters when it comes to the title challenge? Because right now, at this current moment, the game is like they always mention, right? The old cliche is fine margins. On some other days, there will be players that will be extra clinical on that day. Maybe if that chances had actually fall to Son or even Kane,
Yes.
the whole complexion of the game would have changed 360. So why are we still again dismissing Spurs?
I think it's the players' mentality. I mean, Faris, you saw, right? Son, the first attack they had, he scored. But when it comes to
Yeah.
the rest of players like Bergwijn, you see Kane, a top world-class striker like Kane, can't even hold up a ball, hold up play against Reece Williams. And you
Yeah.
see, not only Kane and all his players were disappointed. I mean, Toby Alderweireld, so dominant in the air, and Firmino himself is good in headers, right? But how can you?
But that
shoot,
Firmino goal, it was a very huge mistake by Toby, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was.
He was marking Bobby at everything. Then he decided to, I think I'm gonna go for the ball. You gone, bro. You gonna this fella king of select, no, this Bobby. He will just slide into the left, sachet a
Yeah.
bit.
True, true.
He give
And
so,
this was the game to prove that Spurs
Yeah.
had the championship mental or not. But to me,
I
they
mean,
just had to-
to challenge for the title, yes, they have it.
Okay.
But to win it,
No, not
no
yet.
lah.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I just want to take it from Tristan as well. Too much hate for half of the team here who will actually finish below Jose this season. Yeah, and that goes to your brother as well, who supports United. So he's probably penciling in that probably United might finish below Spurs. And also just call another message for you, Ako. Push you around your hospital gown just now. Then now you're on live stream.
I mean, I'll reply to Tristan lah. I mean, it's not the hate. We don't hate Tottenham. No, we do. We love the football they're playing. I mean,
Yeah.
Anwari will not agree with me lah. But at the moment we don't hate the way Tottenham play. But it's just his antics.
Okay.
Finish already.
Yeah.
It's over. That mind game era is over. So you just
True,
play
true.
football right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to add on, like,
Sure.
I mean, Jose Mourinho, if you were to ask me again, no matter when you ask me who's my favorite coach in the world, I will always say Jose Mourinho. Okay,
Me too.
Yeah.
because when
Me
I
too.
first saw Spurs posting Mourinho is a new manager, I was like, shit, he can do things with the team.
Yeah.
No,
True, true.
Mourinho wins everywhere he goes. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, you're in Spurs, bloody hell. Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, but your antics must change. You cannot have that same antics like you have with top class teams last time. Cannot. Okay, right now you are in
Top
Spurs. You have to
class
know you are in Spurs. Okay,
Okay.
like what Faris said just now. To challenge for the title, sure,
Yeah.
but to win it, with the mentality your club has now,
Yeah.
forget it.
Okay. Mourinho might have it, but is there enough quality to get the job done? Jose is a great manager, but if the players aren't there, it's gonna be hard through. But then again, this is also, I think, for me as an Arsenal fan, right? This is the fearful factor, at least in my honest opinion. With that little budget that he had, again, in his pocket, he could actually do this. Imagine if there's another transfer window where he's given the liberty to
Exactly.
spend again. I think this guy should be taken seriously now. I mean, of course, let's take away my Arsenal tinted glass. I love Mourinho to death, man. I love Mourinho, and I'm totally sour that he did not take up the job at the Emirates. And of course, I don't give a
We
lot
don't
of
love Arsenal. Like.
I do, yeah, and I don't give a lot of action to Spurs. But the thing is, for me to be objective and for me to be fair in my assessment, I think Spurs should be taken seriously, especially come next season. If of course,
Yeah.
it's a big if Jose is still at the helm, because right
Yes.
now, It's again, you cannot put your mortgages on it that a manager can be at the job next season because of how unpredictable the season is panning out to be. It
Correct.
could be anything right now, right? And it could be anything right now. Yeah, but I just want to take this as well. The best buy got to be Hoiberg and also give
Yes.
Mourinho an option. He would love to be at Chelsea now. Mo, the great tactician. There you go, man. There you go. People are singing praises of Mourinho, and why not? For all the antics that he has actually put up, of course, it's laughable. But if you realize, nobody actually spoke about the performance itself. Everything went through Mourinho. Nobody singled out
Yeah.
Kane. Nobody singled out Bergwijn. Nobody singled out Toby. Everybody is now taking a Mickey at Mourinho, and
I'm
that's
sure
it.
that's what Mourinho wants, right? Yeah.
That's what he wanted. That's what he
Yeah.
wanted, right?
He
And okay,
defected the team, defected.
he did.
to
Yeah.
He
him.
did it really,
Yeah.
really well. And I want to quickly go on to this guy as well. All is good, Klopo. No more complaint, huh? No more complaints. Look at those teams, man. Those greeting teams. Faris, how? First of all, before I start with the message, or rather that question, how strong of a message was that to all the chasing pack? His teeth. We are always asking, what kind of Colgate or what kind of again, what kind of Colgate is he using? What kind of brand is he using?
I mean, later I give him a call. I also
You
a bit
ask him.
curious.
You
Yeah.
ask him, bro. You ask him, bro. What kind of
No,
toothpaste is
no,
he
I
on
will.
right now?
I'll share in the WhatsApp group.
Later share with
Because
the
he's not
WhatsApp group.
replying now. He's at
Now
training.
sleeping.
So
Oh, now
yeah,
training.
no at training. But I mean the
But that-
message.
That
The
was
message
that was a
is
bad joke anyway. That was a bad joke. But what's the message, man, to the chasing pack? How strong of an intent, or again, like I mentioned, how strong of a message was it to the chasing pack? Those people who think that Klopp has lost it, those people who thought that Liverpool are now mere mortals, those naysayers who says that Liverpool has lost their aura of invisibility. What kind of message has this sent out? That victory itself.
don't rule us out. Never rule us out. When Jogan, when
Jogo.
Jogan Kaluk. Okay, never write us out when when Jurgen is still at the helm. And
Okay.
furthermore, pay attention to football, not the media lah. Because
Mhm.
the media is all like, yeah, people say he complain and complain and complain, but that one is also to deflect, the attention away from his players.
Yep.
But right now with like I always told Mark, like a wounded Liverpool
Uh-huh.
can be top of the table. I just wait for when Van Dijk, Thiago Alcantara all coming back. Then
Wait. Who coming back?
Thiago,
Thiago Alcantara.
Oh man.
Hey, so we found out the answer already. So I think even Kishan is also inside the WhatsApp group because Klopp has already responded. Clorox lah, bro. Gila babi ya Klopp.
use Clorox, power lah this fella.
That means if you Clorox, not only the teeth will be white, no, even the lips also will become white. You can rule VVD out, but never Klopp. Herrick, come on, man. Jurgen Klopp, you're another favorite manager. You would love to lock lips with him right now. With his teeth, with his chest pumping,
Caressing the beard.
the beard.
Congratulations, Jurgen. Congratulations, Jurgen.
Ladies
But
and gentlemen, the big focus where we talk about Klopp's lips and teeth.
And beard.
For a team that has title aspiration like Chelsea, looking at the performance, the last minute heroics from Bobby Firmino, again, it's what is there to be surprised about, right? When it comes to Liverpool winning at Anfield. But then again, for you, especially as Chelsea boy, who probably have that little morsel of hope that Chelsea can somehow rather sneak in and win the Premiership title. Okay, what kind of message has this sent to you right now as a potential challenger, looking at that victory over Spurs?
I mean, it's a statement from the champions, man. They're champions for a reason, and that's expected. Especially when these kind of games, the
Yep.
champions must come out with a good result, and they did. So,
Yeah.
for me, it's a statement of the champions. That's it.
That's it. Okay. Klopp is just showing how far the rest of the teams are from his Liverpool squad. A simple case: if we were fully fit, we would be running away. Right, Mark? I guess it's hard to disagree with that point from your brother.
Yeah, man. Looking at the last 2 seasons is quite obvious, right?
Yeah. No. And again, I don't know, Faris, if you remember this conversation we had, you, me, Joe, and also Kel. We talk about Liverpool. I mentioned strongly, I'm quite adamant when it comes to Liverpool. I say that Liverpool is going to win again this season. And of course, people brought, again, a couple of issues about injury, about the fixtures. But I mentioned, I look at the Liverpool players right now, they are prime. They are ready. And if you look in this stream right now, we all have seen our club winning championships, right? Harry would have seen it with
Finally,
Mourinho. Yeah,
yeah.
you finally, right, with Klopp. Mark, don't
Yeah.
even start with you, man. 13 titles. And if there's one common denominator between all these championship side, is that mental strength, that mental fortitude that these
Yeah.
players have. They can be completely decimated with injuries. They can be playing with only one leg, but you know for sure when they turn up, they'll get the result. And that's what I see with the
Yeah.
Liverpool players right now. You look at their age, they are all in a very, very good mix. You talk about Salah, Mane, Firmino, 29, 28. They are really experienced. And you look even with the youth that's coming up. And we have all seen it with our team as well. So that's why there was never a bit of doubt in me that Liverpool, they will not run away with it. All right. A bit of disclaimer and a bit of caveat. They will not run away with it. But if you talk about injuries, so would other teams. They would also suffer their own brand of injuries. But now
Correct.
Klopp has proven, you give me all you have. Is that all you have? Injuries? Is that all you have? Because we are coming back stronger than ever. And I think right now at this current moment, is it fair to say, guys, that Liverpool are the eventual winners? Are they going to be the eventual winners? Mark?
Mark,
I mean,
Must give
everyone
one.
here, but
I don't want to say, but it's scary.
you don't- you will never
because
say it,
no,
Yeah.
wait, because to me Spurs are not there. City is
Okay.
not there.
Yeah.
Chelsea is a question mark.
Yeah.
United, it depends on how they play at home.
Okay.
As simple as that, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, Liverpool are winners lah.
Because you have completely deflected my question, huh?
Yeah,
Without answering,
I
you have just skirted around the question, huh?
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
did.
Mark. So again, is the eventuality clear right now and apparent for us that Liverpool is gonna be the 2021 champions again? Let's
Yeah.
call the pocket early, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about Liverpool is not about being individual, it's about working for the team. Eric, come on. Don't give that shake of disgust. You mentioned City. We go to City Binti Jamal. Also known as Frodiola. Frodiola is back. So the question I have is Pep still up for it, man? Can City still mount a title challenge? I'll start with Faris. Faris, my lovely co-host. They drew against West Brom, my boy, 1-1 at the Etihad, and that is coming from a boring 0-0 draw against you guys, right? What do you make of Pep and the City team that he is right now? Just again behind the helm right now. Do you think City and Pep has it in them? Enough
no,
reserve?
they are just super inconsistent. That's what I can see. Because they can win some teams 5-0 and they
Yeah.
can draw 1-1 the next
That's
game.
why. That's
Then
why.
they can lose the next game. No, and then they win back 5-2. So they started out the league with a bang. Then
Yep.
after the Liverpool game, the Liverpool draw, the draw with Liverpool, then everything starts to, with the Aguero injuries, and everything starts to go down for them. And they are insistent. They are not consistent. After that Liverpool, I'm not saying that because of the Liverpool game lah. I'm just saying after that draw, then they start to show their
Inconsistency.
a different side a different side of City. Yeah.
Okay.
Not the powerful strong house.
And look at the table right now. Look at the table. They are languishing in ninth, man. Ninth. With the amount of riches they have in their bank. Again, the luxury of players. Harry, how surprising is it for you to look and look, your manager who is under heavy and intense scrutiny beat them last season quite convincingly. And at this even my shit manager won against him. So at this current moment, if you're a City fan, Eric, would you be damn worried about your state that you're in? If you're a City fan?
I mean, definitely, yeah. Definitely. Man City in ninth position, that's not natural, man. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
when,
but
when, we-
when
when we say
look at it-
when we say Southampton and Leicester shouldn't be there, why the heck is
Yeah.
Man City doing there? Yeah, the very first big focus,
Yeah.
I nicely put for Man City Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh yeah, you did.
Now fallen out of revenge now.
Diego
is,
Fallen.
Not funny. Oh,
Yeah, but yeah, it's shocking.
shocking, man.
I mean, even Klopp says, in the next few years, it wouldn't be Klopp. It wouldn't be Klopp versus Guardiola. He says, it's nice for him to say it'd be Klopp versus Lampard. I don't know if you guys saw that. So
no. Nobody saw that, right?
But if you
Come on,
wanna,
yeah.
you wanna write you want to write City off. They are only 4 points from number 4.
Okay, no, that's really great point. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the table again once again. Let me just hit this up real quick, so that we will not be just rambling without any substance. Let me see. Let me see this. Okay, let's go. Liverpool at the top, right at the top of the perch with 28 points, and then you look at City. They are no, bro, 20 points, man. Of course, they have one game in hand, and even if they do win that, there's still a 5 points gap, right? So I guess it's really hard to make a case for City right now, and I want to take it from Tris. Let's be real, shitty fans. Any manager in the world who signs a checkbook like Pep does, they would be winning title and Champions League every year. Fraudiola. And also there is no excuse. More than $500 million, no European glory, no consistency. Guardiola lembik lah, need some tongkat Ali, and then Kishan actually alluded to that point as well. Tongkat Ali is up obat kuat. Kelvinder and also Kishan Balan, if you guys are running some kind of home-based business when it comes to obat kuat and also erectile dysfunction medicine, please do it off air. Do it off air. All right.
Yeah.
And also we've got Victor Sim. Pep surely feel okay. Victor will be a good guy for us to listen to. He's a City fan himself. Pep surely feel 4 points drop in the recent 2 matches and suddenly goals dried up. I wouldn't know what's wrong for sure, but they have to start stirring together a run of winning matches. Mark, I just want you to close this up. Let's lay a verdict. Let's be quick with this. I like to call the pocket early. City still good enough to mount a title challenge this season?
No, man. When Pep don't have a plan B, you can forget about title challenge.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Quiet.
But we wait for January transfer.
Okay, January
We wait
transfer.
for January transfer. That
To
is
spend
how.
again.
Spend again,
Yeah.
yeah? Spend again. All
Sekali
right.
they buy Westergaard and whatnot. Oh, they buy the Southampton player. You don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, but wait. Are we right now just weighing up an option or a possibility that Pep will miss out on Champions League?
No, definitely no.
Oh, serious?
I feel that teams like Everton, West Ham, Southampton, they will slowly deplete because
Okay.
that's the trend we see. You know, after January, February, then you start to see. You know,
Okay.
now the top 4 will go
You'll
up.
be,
You know, the
you'll be
top
shocked
big
if Crystal
boys.
Palace can get
Yeah.
something. Yeah, you'll be shocked if Crystal Palace gets something against Liverpool. Oh, okay, nothing much to take from a United guy. And Pep should be
But
like,
the players are on form, no? Palace players are on form right now. Yeah.
But wait, your
And
old
we're playing
striker.
at Selhurst Park, bro.
No, the Ballon d'Or winner Benteke not playing, bro. That one important. Pep should be
Mr.
like
Plan
Joel
B,
Robert. Just sell
Mr.
off
Plan
4
B.
players. Just replace.
Hey, speaking of
Oh my
Joel Robert,
It's happy birthday. Happy birthday to
happy
Joel Robert.
birthday, Joel Robert.
Happy birthday, bacha. Get
Alright.
wasted. All right. Drink
beat.
till you drink till your heart's content, and then vomit, and also what, bro? Vomit at the same time and eat your own vomit. Inside joke. Okay. We love you, Joe. No, hey, but Joe, tell me, love. Don't worry, man. I'll be watching your show even when I'm having dinner. Tada pun, where is he? Joe will be Joe, Joe will be
Like
Joe.
pun tada.
Like
Apa
pun
pun
tada.
tada. Aiyah.
Alamak. Okay, I cannot spare. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Let's go on quickly. Eric, let's start with this. The world's sexiest man, the most handsome manager in the world, Guinness Book of Record, no win after so long. He has broken all the wrong records. We have not lost to Leicester since 1973. We have not lost to Wolves since 1979. We have not lost 4 back-to-back games at Emirates since 1951. But this manager has managed to do so. Mikel in. Arsenal in the mud. How long more, Mikel? Could relegation really happen, Eric, for Arsenal? I know you would love that.
I mean, records are meant to be broken, ma. So,
You don't actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is what it is, right? I mean, from a Chelsea point of view, we love to see Arsenal down there, but it's kind of disappointing, isn't it? It's just really
It is,
disappointing. Yeah, there's no. I don't see that Arsenal of the tiki takas. You know, you can score from open plays. You know, so it's just
Trust the process. Trust the process. I trust the process, man. That's why I'm actually asking around for those people who has actually watched championship matches through Mio. I'm trusting the process. That's why I'm asking them how to watch. Is there enough coverage or not? Because Mark mentioned to me, Anori, hey An, don't worry lah. If Arsenal goes to championship, you know every week also they show your game. So at least at least you know you got priority. Mark, how long can we trust the process, Mark? How long can Arsenal still beat patience with this handsome manager of ours?
2 transfer windows, January and summer, where he get to clear the rubbish and he
Mhm.
get to get 2 or 3 of his own in. Then I think you'll see something different for Arsenal. 2 windows, like how we gave Ole 3 windows.
Okay.
If we can 2 windows.
2 windows. All right. So Tristan mentioned can't spell Mikel without an L. Tristan, also I cannot spell your name also without L. I cannot spell Ole Gunnar Solskjaer also without L. So again, maybe this message goes out to you as well, Tris. And then, Faris, yourself, Mikel
Yeah.
Arteta.
I'm afraid that
We started the
I'm
season
afraid
really
that
well,
he's turning out to be another David Moyes,
man. Oh,
Yeah.
breaking all the
Wait,
wrong
wait.
records
But
for the wrong reasons.
David Moyes of Everton or David Moyes of United?
United,
I mean,
Oh.
nothing.
yeah, you know,
Mm.
because Moyes was not given time.
Okay.
He was given only less than a season.
Mhm.
Thankfully,
But the difference is Mikel was given time, until now. So I don't know what's happening. I don't watch Arsenal games. I don't know what happened.
Oh, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Even I find it hard to watch them, man. What more? Non-Arsenal supporter. But this is again. Before I do that,
But
Tristan, know
maybe
what?
you see when Arteta broke up with Pep,
Mm.
he lost it. No, both of them lost it.
They did, yeah. So that's why right
Yeah,
now, really, really fishy. These two Spaniards.
yeah,
Because you first of all you saw already the change in Pep. Pep was starting to speak to himself last
yeah,
season. He was doing to the chair.
yeah.
So that was the first sign already
So, but
of
if you
this.
wear 3D glasses, Arteta is there. Because I wear the 3D glasses.
Yeah.
I watch the game. Yeah,
But then again, okay, this is for me. This is for me. A lot of people
yeah.
they say like, you have gone completely lunatic, man, to actually still defend Arteta. I'm not defending just Arteta alone. And
Hmm.
like Chris mentioned, the process. I want to talk about the process right now as an Arsenal fan. I know it's easy for us to just take the axe, just hump it over Arteta's neck, let his head roll out of Emirates, and then what do you do next? Get a brand new manager. But the pattern that there is one commonality between Wenger, Unai Emery, and also Mikel Arteta. The same crop of players. They have not changed. And how
Yeah.
and again doing the same thing and expecting a different result is completely, that's what you call insanity. It's completely insane to expect different result with the same input. You have players like Aubameyang, like Lacazette. You got talk about your Bernardo. You talk about your even David Luiz, Hector Bellerin especially. These players have been through with us since the Wenger era. And this guy is no prophet, man. He's not gonna make everybody walk on water just because he won us the FA Cup. And also,
Yeah.
he is a victim of his own success. Let's get it right. He is a victim of his own success.
Too fast. Too fast.
Yeah, too fast. But again, if you throw that proposal onto Ollie's table and also Frank's table to get an FA Cup or to get a silverware immediately in your first tenure, in your first stint, they will grab it wholeheartedly. Why wouldn't they, right? Because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, you will always be judged by that piece of silverware that you've won. And until Arteta gets the mass exodus that he needs, which means clearing out of that club right now, at least 11 to 12 players are completely rotten, man. And you look at the current lineup that Arteta has to put up with, 6 or 7 players right now that is playing in the first team matches are not his players. And if you look at Klopp only managed to get to the Champions League final. Again, there's no way that I'm suggesting that Arteta is going to be Klopp. No, that's not the direction I'm heading towards to. But I just want to give a bit of evidence, base evidence. If you look at the players that Klopp had when they reached the Champions League final, I could safely say at least 7 players are all purchases from Klopp, right?
Yeah.
Faris? And you talk even, and if that's why even for Chelsea as well, a lot of players right now will come from Lampard's reign. Those are the players that Lampard wants for himself, and that's why Lampard can only be judged come next season when he's starting to play with at least 8 or 9 players of his own. And that is the same thing that I want for Arteta. Until we have the opportunity to play with at least, I mentioned to Mark every morning, right? I'm always a damsel in distress on a Monday morning because that's usually after an Arsenal match. I always mention I have to give Arteta the due respect, the due time, the due patience until he starts playing with at least 6 to 7 players of his own. At this current moment, he's playing with only 3. So it's not fair for us to judge him at this current moment. And yes, we are right now in a really, really tough predicament We are dealing with relegation, man. Let's get that right. We are right now dealing with relegation. Am I really deluded to think that we are big enough to go down? No, you've heard stories of Newcastle and also Leeds United. I'm not deluded by any stretch of imagination. But I still believe if we get our transfer window right, especially January, at least get 2 more players, man. At least start playing with 5 of his own players. He can turn it around. I still believe Arteta can still turn it around. And,
So what about this, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He can have a pre-season. Yeah, what is Arsenal to stick with him until this next season. When Awa comes to Arsenal, it will be beneficial to Mikel and the way he wants to play. Imagine Partey Awa in the middle. Yeah, bro, I completely agree with your friend Kamuru Zaman there. Hey, the Prata baik the Prata at Juchat. I saw him, bro, at Juchat with his girlfriend. Prata maut,
Wife,
bro.
bro. Wife, ready, bro. Wife,
Wife. Okay. The Prata power, Prata. Yeah, no. But again, I want to allude to the point that Kamaru Zaman made right now. 2 trophies, of course, stick with him until the least next season. I think at this current moment, you cannot do anything special with Arsenal. Really, we have come to an agreement, a common consensus that we are not going to finish anywhere in the top 10 or the top 8 at least. But then again, we are still in the shout for the EFL Cup. We are still in the shout for the FA Cup. We are still the holder, by the way. And we are still in the run or in the shout for Europa. Of course, it is completely laughable at this current moment because we are playing Benfica. We really had a rotten luck when it comes to luck of the draw. But then again, stranger things have happened in football. So I'm not giving up just yet. Maybe the next time I come back to the big focus, Arsenal will already be on the 19th position. Maybe then I will change my mind. But at this current moment, Mikel's still in. Relax. Don't forget the golden title, okay? I guess talking about Klopp, we should be talking about his first season at Liverpool where he brought them to Europa League final. No, same thing about Arteta, man. First season with that same squad. He got an FA Cup. He got the FA Cup, right? And then Pepe Laka. Oh, dude, come on. This is a complete starter. Come on, it's a non-starter, man, Kishan.
Yeah,
come on, up your banter game, bro. Up your banter game. Maybe you want to compare to that time when you guys had Benteke, and then you had Daniel Sturridge. Maybe that was a bit more comparable to what you have now. Okay. Okay, we go on to the next one. This is why we brought Mark out of the hospital at this current moment. He really putting
Battle of the Roses, man.
Battle of the Roses, man. War of the Roses, the Lancashire Rose, and also the Yorkshire Rose.
Use Leeds on way.
Hey,
Shout out to you.
shout out to Yus. And also, who's that guy? He actually gave a shout out to Cucumber in the Can. Absolutely love views, man. Mark, first and foremost, before we go to all the nitty-gritty part about the game, the hit on, the stats and stuff, what does it mean, man? I think I just want to touch on the sentimental value. What does it mean as a United guy to finally play up Leeds United once again?
So finally, we have another team to hate in the league other than Liverpool. I mean, City wasn't that much of a hate. But
Wait. If I'm the nurse or the doctor right now, I'll put you to sleep straight away.
Why?
Your life is full of hatred. I ask you what's the sentimental value, or at least there's another club for me to hate now. What's wrong with you, Mark?
I mean,
I'm not hating
Leeds-
this guy.
Leeds takes things personal when they play United, man. So why the love?
Okay, fair enough. And
Leeds
what
just hate,
name him some of the memorable matches, the matchup that you guys had with Leeds United, and it's always a feisty affair.
Oh man,
I think it's
I
been
mean,
a
there are
long time.
man.
Long
a lot.
time since us
I
played
can
them.
remember the FA Cup third round where Leeds was in Championship. Then he came to Old Trafford under Ferguson. When we were under Ferguson, then we lost 1-0 to a Bamford goal. Well, I mean, the noise
that
was
was a-
endless.
Yeah, that was a recent one, yeah.
The noise was endless, man. I tell you, and I mean, being a Championship side, the noise they make, you just feel that you want United to go to Championship and whack them and come out again. And that was that bad.
Oh, Mark is always merciless, man. Also, maybe that trait runs in the family. Would mean nothing for Mark Horsege because he doesn't want to rest, and will be watching it from the hospital. Stupid brother. Mark, jalan. Tomorrow I'll call you. Don't worry. But then again, I want to take a look at a bit of the head-to-head, right, Mark? So if you can just hang on for a bit right now, let me just share what I have on the screen. Leeds United, we have to go all the way back to 2004 for the last meeting at Old Trafford, 1-1. That was the last one. Again, it's always a tight affair. You look at all the matches,
Yeah.
it's always a one goal margin kind of affair. And Mark,
Yeah.
right now we all know of the issues when it comes to playing at Old Trafford. You guys can't score even if you guys are in a brothel. You cannot get anything. You cannot get anything out of Old
Yeah.
Trafford right now. And you playing against Leeds United, who you know for sure they are quite notorious for their pressing, for their attacking flair. Not necessarily defensively. At times they can just bottle it up. They can just crumble just like House of Cards. But you know that is one thing that they have actually shaped up. They have actually firmed up their defense. Where do you
Yes.
go on this, Mark? Boring United at Old Trafford against high pressing Leeds United. Because if they turn up like how they did against Liverpool, man, you guys are some deep shit.
Oh, I mean, being Ole, right? If Leeds turn up with a high pressing game, that would be beneficial to Ole's counter attacking game. So I feel Bielsa will come up with a plan to maybe sit more players back instead of just going on the juggler like how they played Liverpool earlier in the season 4-3. I mean, because we have the pace to kill them, that's for sure. So I see a more cautious Leeds because Bielsa only has that plan of high pressing. Other than that, you see Leeds being very defensive, and that's when we just go all out on them. I mean, it can go two ways. You have to see the lineup to judge this game because United is very unpredictable now at home, not away but
Okay.
at home.
And Herrick, how can Leeds create an upset, which is not really that hard, especially at Old Trafford? Let's be honest. To create an upset at Old Trafford right now is really easy peasy lemon squeezy. But do you foresee an upset on the card?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then just I mean, for Leeds, right? I think when they go against United at Old Trafford, just play the beautiful football that they played, lah. Especially with the way they start the season. If they can put that performance, at Old Trafford, then there'll be a cracking match. It's the one to watch. There'll be goals in it, definitely.
Hey, wait. You guys played them, right? Chelsea? You guys played them.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
won quite
Yeah,
comfortably,
we
right?
won. Yeah.
Share some tips, man. Share some tips to Mark right now. A guy who is definitely in need. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well, like I say, it has to be a battle, lah. Especially when it comes against Leeds, it can't be like have some possession first, play from the back. No, no. I think it'll be like a basketball game, left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left, because of how energetic Leeds is, in
Oh,
Bielsa's side. So don't expect a game where you have to watch what defenders passing to each other. No, I think it'll be a left to right, right to left game.
wow. Like marching command. To the
Mhm.
left, to the left, to
Ah.
the left, right. The scoreline will depend on who Ole feels, of course. Hey, actually, I forgot to actually bring up this when Arteta. Remember FIFA? Oh,
Yeah, man.
FIFA is a bit of an oracle. Forfeit match, Arteta. And then there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Look at this wanker. The biggest wanker in human race. Team Sherwood.
man.
The biggest waffler. Robertson standing over the corner, Team Sherwood. I'm not too worried about this corner. Tottenham have dominance in the air. Firmino hits the ball in. Wanker. Absolute wanker. That's why you are, team. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Got a bit carried away. Hearing Cavani will play against Leeds. Wait. Mark. Let's touch about the ban first and foremost. The N word. Something that, of course, we don't want to explicitly say this over a live stream. But again, the connotation of that word is being used differently in that part of the world, right? Why is the FA going so hard on Cavani?
I mean, I think after what they did to Suarez, I think you expect the same outcome for Cavani to make it fair. I mean, they don't want to be called double standard and such. So it was expected.
So will he be playing then against Leeds United?
I don't know, but the manner in which the FA charged Cavani is quite suspect. Like, I mean, when Cavani was injured, they didn't mention anything. And when he's coming back, then they start to mention a charge. I mean, come on, man. How long you want him to be out for?
Mark, be careful, Mark. I don't know where you are right now. I don't know whether you're really in the hospital. or are you in some zombie scene, setting scene? Okay, but
My BP take, my blood pressure take.
Jalan. That's why. Only Napshot can do this. Only Napshot can do this. You know, Harry, right? You too. I'm crazy like this. Okay. Then
We have substance, illegal substance sometimes.
illegal substance. Some people have some illegal substance. Oh yeah. Anjat boy. All right. Team Sherwood gets paid to talk nonsense on TV. Yes.
Yeah.
Tris, for once we finally eye to eye on something. That doesn't happen always. All right. So right now, Mark, come on, prediction quickly. Before we hear T-Rex roaring at the back.
1-0 to United.
1-0 to United.
Because United cannot score more than one at home, so I have to pray for a clean sheet and 1-0 United.
Okay, 1-0 to United. All right, so guys, let's go through the fixture quickly. Herrick, don't cover your mouth, Herrick. I know. If you want to laugh, you just laugh. This is the last show for 2020 already. Okay, wait, give me a sec. Let me just take a look at. Okay, the fixture. Let's do a quick one. Forest. Crystal Palace against Liverpool. Not the best
3-2.
time. 3-2 to Liverpool.
Yep.
Okay, shady affair. 3-2 close margin. But wait, bro. What is it about Liverpool when it comes to the away form? They've not been turning up, man, for the away matches. And the last time you guys won away from home was 2 months back. That was against Chelsea. How, bro? How do you explain that?
I don't know, bro. Maybe it's fatigue, confidence.
Cannot be fatigue. Every time play away, fatigue. Then play at home, how come no fatigue?
Because they jog away stadium one. Everybody jog. No, I mean, jokes aside, I'm not sure what's wrong with the away record, but maybe this is a start lah. I just have a feeling, yeah.
Okay, so this could. Okay, so this could be the turning point. Mark, right now, maybe Mark, before this stream.
I'm gonna mute you, Mark.
Okay. Sorry, Mark. We love you, man. But we just gotta do what we have
the
to do.
taxi now to earn ping-pong.
Okay, so right now, Crystal Palace 3-3 according to Ridwan Anthony Martial. Herrick, I want you to take on Southampton, the Saints. Right now, going up against
this fella cheeky, Ridwan, 3-3. You think not? Forest still playing,
Ridwan
still playing,
Ridwan cheeky, bro. Ridwan
we
really.
won't do this at the end of the game, don't worry.
Southampton, the Flying Saints against the downbeat Man City. How?
2-1 City,
1 City, yeah. Okay, going with the favorites. All right, now, Mark, finally, you have unmuted yourself. Okay, just in time for this. Come on, Mark. Everton against the mighty Gunners. We have a really, really good record at the Goodison Park. But again, of course, Marteta has proven otherwise. Record are just meant to be broken in whichever spectrum. Most of the time is negative for Arteta and Arsenal. Anything different for this one at the Goodison?
Any red card for this game?
Correct. No, that's a very good question. Any red card? I don't think so.
No red card.
No red card.
Arteta got to choose lah. Arteta got to choose to be an Everton legend or Arsenal legend.
Bro, I think on the day, if I even might think Arteta will lace up to play in midfield. I think even at this kind of moment, Arteta will play better than many of our midfielders. Some fire shit that we in, man. Everton, Arsenal, come on, Mark.
2-1 Arsenal, man.
Come on, yes, Mark. Tomorrow I visit you, okay? You just tell me what you want to eat. So
Alright.
2-1 to Everton.
He will list up to play in midfield, like how I'm going to book a Grab and go to take fork right now. I really want to see who's that fella lah.
Get
Shout out
over
to
it.
the Mr.
And then we got next one, Newcastle versus Fulham. I'm going to take this on. Fulham has been on a really good run. Of course, the draw against Liverpool. They drew against Brighton as well. 0-0. That wasn't really great. But then against Newcastle, man, this looks like another draw.
I think Newcastle is going to edge it.
Yeah. I think Newcastle would have it more than enough in their tank, especially with Callum Wilson up top. I'm looking at 2-0. 2-0 Newcastle, perhaps. First, Brighton and negative Wilder.
He's getting wild, man. Brighton.
Okay.
No need to say 5-0 Brighton.
Herrick, your favorite team against Leicester?
2-2
2-2.
Cannot lah, bro. Cannot. You cannot give it because the real bottlers against bottlers.
Oh, yeah.
So,
The bottle which bottle will come out bigger? Which is more plastic?
That's why I think Leicester's bottle is a bit bigger lah.
Okay.
Because right now Spurs got Mourinho.
Okay.
And finally he can say that the better team win. So yeah, I think.
Hey, I never asked your opinion lah. This one, Herrick.
No,
So how?
I'm just saying. Herrick said it's a draw.
So Herrick, yours?
2-2
Two, huh? Okay. Two.
Yeah.
Two. All right. There is one way to shut Faris out. Huh? Okay. It's just by noise. United Leeds. Mark. Wait. You have not given in your.
Noise with substance.
I go again for United.
Okay. Oh, 1-0. 1-0. You mentioned you mentioned
1-0
1-0. And then we've got West Brom against Aston Villa. Wow. Hey, Sam Allardyce is back. Big Sam is in the
Sam.
house.
Big
You know,
Sam,
right?
man.
You know, when you sign Sam Allardyce, it's a form of resignation. You know you are resigned to being relegated. That's why you sign Sam Allardyce. Right.
That's why Arsenal should have gotten Sam
That's why
Allardyce.
Arsenal should have gotten Sam Allardyce. We
At
did
least
not.
got some, serenity.
Serenity.
Fucking,
That's a brand new word from Paris today. At least there is some serenity.
severity.
But anyway, West Brom. Just a fun fact. Sam Allardyce has never ever been relegated. Never.
Yes.
He has
Yeah.
he has the Midas touch. West Brom, Aston Villa. I don't know. Mark, you think they will have the bounce?
No, I think it's
Okay.
1-1. I think Villa is still quite strong. 1-1.
Serious, You know what?
Mm.
I think West Brom might nick it.
I was
Just
thinking
for
that as well, but I mean West Brom,
for
the
the fact-
quality there. I mean, 1-1.
Okay. Mitrovic to down former club and then Crystal again. Totally outside the topic, but the City fans were noisy 2 weeks ago. How quickly tables have turned. Get over the episode, Latrice. And then next one, West Brom 0, Aston Villa
Oh.
3. Whoa, good one. Not cutting any slacks, man, for Aston Villa. Next one, let's go. Next one. Oh, Burnley Wolves. Paris, come on, Burnley Wolves.
Wolves 5-1.
Okay. You gila babi
What?
or what today?
What? Cannot lah.
You happy?
Huh? Cannot lah. 5-1 lah, yeah lah. I think 5-1
5-1
lah.
Oh, Burnley never concede more than 3 at home. You say 5-1.
This guy
Never
cannot
mind
invite.
Hey, this is my opinion, what?
Okay,
Huh?
okay, all right. 5-1. Mark,
Think like
please check,
doctor, huh?
please check if there's any available bid beside you. I will give you Faris detail. Maybe tomorrow he can join you already beside you.
I reserve one for you, 5-1 like that. You on drugs, man.
Okay, so maybe he's insinuating a win, a win for the. All right.
Comfortable win.
Fox or the Wolves rather the Wolf. Oh, but okay. I got something. I got something already. I found out with Mark. Hussein Razak, Mr. Hussein Razak, the lovely Wolves fan. It's very easy to know whether Wolves have actually won that match. You go to his Facebook. If you see him posting pictures of real Wolf, that means you know they won already. Right, Mark?
Yeah, man.
We've
guys
discovered the
should know.
pattern. We've discovered the pattern already for Mr. Hussein Razak. If you look at his Facebook, he posted pictures of real Wolf, you know die. Your team show die. That means they won already. Because that's why he posted against Chelsea. Pictures of real Wolf. And then Kelviner got absolutely pummeled by him. All right, so Wolves, and then Chelsea, West Ham. I think I've heard from you actually went for 2-2, right, Herrick? Did
Yeah.
you not? Okay, wow,
Yeah.
really realistic, Herrick. And then we go for another one. Leicester. Hey, come on, we cover. Leicester United. Mark, your favorite thing to do, playing away from home.
Ah,
You are like those adolescents who like to run away from home. You are better away from home. Come on.
this one, Leicester score first, we win 2-1.
Ooh, Leicester.
Leicester
Okay.
score first, we win 2-1.
Do a Napshot Hospital edition with my brother. No, Tristan, you also will be behind your brother because you'll be pushing the wheelchair and both of you will be live on the stream.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Hi, Ann. I'm pushing my core here, my stupid brother. And then Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. How? Any kind of Christmas turnover? Any players drunk enough to turn up for Boxing Day and get absolutely hammered? Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Herrick?
I think Villa. I don't know when.
Tough, huh?
Yeah,
Especially Boxing Day, man. You never know where the wind will actually blow.
I never know Crystal Palace. I give it 2-1 Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, all right. Fulham, Southampton. Faris.
I'll go with my Saints. 2-1.
All right, 2-1. And then the next
But
one.
it depends on how many times they got a free kick in the box.
Okay, yeah. James Watts-Prowse. And then we've got Arsenal and
Yeah.
Chelsea. Hey, come on, Eric. The last time when we played you guys, Jorginho should have been sent off. And because of that, It was such a poetic 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 injustice. He was the one. He went on to score. Okay. Anything different this time?
Oh
Arsenal,
no,
Chelsea?
Chelsea's gonna win it, man. Show that Willian and David Luiz, it's not a good thing to leave Chelsea lah. So Chelsea's
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
win.
All right.
Agent
So
Louis, Agent William.
let me take a look. This is 1 hour 55 minutes, so I can record Herrick's session later on. I will record this. Okay, you watch out. You better watch out because I don't have big focus really until next year. All right. So Herrick, you mentioned you were beating the drum so hard, really confident, over the top at least. You mentioned that Chelsea will run away. Easy winners, is it?
Yeah,
Or is it
2-1.
2-1? Okay.
Relax. 2-1.
2-1. Nah. I mentioned this to Mark, man. We love Chelsea. How I wish I can play Chelsea every week. And United, of course. I'm going for a 2-1 in reverse for Arsenal to win this. And then Man City against Newcastle, Mark.
1-1, man. Steve Bruce is going to park that bus, and City's going to struggle again.
Mark, if I'm the doctor, man, I put something else in your drip. And then Sheffield United against Everton. Faris,
1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
I don't like
Herrick.
either.
Oh yeah, man. Of course. Leeds United and Burnley.
3-0 Leeds.
3-0 Leeds. West Ham, Brighton. I'm gonna go with West Ham for this. I'm gonna go for West Ham. And then Liverpool against West Brom. Mark. Sam Allardyce.
Hold on.
coming to
Yeah, hold on.
Anfield.
Okay, United win, West Brom 1-0. City draw 1-1. Okay lah, Liverpool win 2-1 lah.
Oh. You got abacus in front of you or what?
No lah, fair lah. The quality difference lah. City 1-1, United and Liverpool. Yeah, 2-1 lah.
Hey, Anodi,
Ah.
I guess Herrick's not alone, bro.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Ridwan, you keep
That's right,
clamoring.
Ridwan. You know it, man.
You keep pestering me to come on live session with me, and then you go and pit against my team. Habis, your packing order number go down already. And then Wolves against Spurs, Eric. Come on, Wolves against Spurs, Eric. Will the chirpy bird be fouled by the ferocious wolf?
2-1 Spurs.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Eric not matured already. What
Yeah.
have become of him, Eric? And then Crystal Palace, another bird against another domestic cat. Crystal Palace.
Fox, bro. Fox.
Oh yeah, Fox. Crystal Palace and Fox. I think Leicester.
Foxy.
I think
What
Leicester.
does the fox say?
Right. Okay, and then we've got another one: Chelsea against Aston Villa. Herrick, I don't think you guys are going to break into a sweat, right? Beating Aston Villa. No, but dangerous, no, Aston Villa.
Yeah. I was about to say.
But no,
This
Ross
might-
Barkley. Ross Barkley,
this-
he can't play if he's fit, even, right? He can play.
This might look like an easy Chelsea win, but I think Villa can fight for it.
Okay, all right. Oh, I think Kishan came up with something that is really worth remembering for 2020. Battle of Kukubert. When was the last time you heard the word Kukubert? Kukubert is such a Chinese word, right, Mark?
Yeah,
Come on, boy. Be careful, lah. Watch
Kukuciao.
Kukuciao, ah. Have you watched Kukuciao, ah? Mark, you watch the Kukuciao or not? Make sure, ah.
For
You're
sure.
You put powder in it. Ask the nurse to put powder.
all right.
Baby lotion lah, bro.
Hey, baby lotion cannot put in hospital. Baby lotion different scene already, Mark.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Aston Villa potential banana slip. Everton, wow, Everton, Man City, man. Oh, Faris, how? Everton, Faris.
Man City,
Hey, but you know what? Right now, it's not an easy task to actually travel to the Merseyside, because they are the only two teams right now that can still receive fans. Other
Yeah.
places are all complete lockdown when it comes to the fans. Only Merseyside, man. Lucky bastards. You mentioned what? You mentioned 2-1 to City or 2-1 to Everton?
2-1 to City. Because
2-1 to
Everton fans are just not, they got no impact.
You too much. Oh, Brighton, Arsenal. Okay, guys, sorry. The reason why I'm going through all this because I will not be broadcasting again for the big focus until next year, 2021, which is just effectively about 3 weeks away. So we're just gonna cover everything in a mess right now. Brighton, Arsenal. I don't think we're gonna get anything. We really have rubbish luck when it comes to the Amex. we'll be lucky. We'll be lucky if we come up if we were to come up with a draw. Let's be honest here. Burnley Sheffield, dead rubber match. I think 0-0 for this. Southampton West Ham. Herrick, Southampton West Ham.
Oh, this will be nice to watch, man.
Yeah, man.
Southampton SM. I think West Ham will win it.
Okay, West Ham will win it. And
Yeah.
then West Brom against Leeds United, Mark.
Wow. I think the Allardyce syndrome will continue and 2-1 to West Brom.
And what about United and Wolf? You better don't check Hussein Facebook. Man United against Wolf.
No, Hussein will check my Facebook, bro. 1-0 to United again.
United. So no pictures of real Wolf.
No, I sent him the picture of the devil.
And then of course the next one, Spurs
Right.
against Fulham. No.
Win
No
it,
way. No chance in hell. No chance in hell that Spurs are gonna do a Spurs. Spurs victory for this. Newcastle versus Liverpool, Faris. Sometimes
Liverpool.
you guys
It's
struggle,
always-
right?
most of the time it goes our way though.
Yeah.
Your favorite place was
3-1.
3-1. Okay,
Mm.
3-1. There you go. I'm not gonna cover anything beyond that because by then I'll be back on the 1st of December, it seems. Okay. Oh, rather 1st January 2021. Right, Mark? Should we do should we have
Yeah.
maybe it depends. It depends. All right, but then just to inform you guys, Big Focus will go on a complete shutdown on next 2 Fridays, so we will not be broadcasting because next week is of course Christmas. So enjoy your holiday, enjoy this long festivity, enjoy this long holiday, and then the next Friday is again it's the first. So I don't know whether you guys want to watch me live, talking about football and whatnot. But then again, I just want to say a big,
yeah.
big thank you to everybody, man. Everybody in the stream right now. Everybody's watching us live right now. A huge, massive thank you. I really cannot express enough, more than enough. I cannot verbalize my emotion right now. Big Focus has been broadcasting since 2019. So
Yeah.
if God permits, right, 3 turns of the calendar. 2019.
This is gonna be the third. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Right first and 2020. And again, since this is the last one for this year, I just want to go on, just want to ramble something, like I mentioned, something more sentimental and deep inside my heart. I started this 2019 in September. That was my first Big Focus. We did it in my home or in Pasir Ris, and then black drape, with our lapel mics on it. 3 of us talking about football, and then soon after that we got Herrick involved. Herrick was hosting the show with my Wonder Kids, and then we did Herrick also. We did I think Noah's condominium as well. And
Yeah.
The function room.
yeah, the function room, and then did it at my place as well. Man, Big Focus has seen so many guests. We have seen so many guests coming on board, and even people like Mark, right? Mark, you were a byproduct of the Big Focus as well. You came through the Big Focus, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man.
and what was your first impression, Mark, when you heard the Big Focus?
Well, I mean, it's something for the fans, that's for sure. And that's what got me involved and more in tune to it.
Okay. All right. And then also Faris has always a big help. Really really enormous, gigantic. Not only in literal size, but also in his effort in terms of getting me guests every week, right? It's really tough asking, man, dude. Guys,
Yeah.
for us to get new guests every single week, it's really an arduous task. It's really a tall order for us. But these boys behind me, they are spectacular. Herrick has always been part of the Big Focus every single week. He's been producing the show. He's been part of it. He's been hosting it. And I really like the Big Focus because if it wasn't for the Big Focus, I wouldn't have met so many people, especially like even Kelvinder, even Joel, even Mayer, and so many more.
Yeah.
And I remember, right, Faris and also Harry, remember when 2020 hit us, especially the COVID, everybody was down and out because there was no football. We
No
did
street interviews.
no street interviews because that was our bread and butter to go on the
Yeah.
streets and interview people after the match. But then again, that came to a complete snag. It completely stalled for us, and we were again, like I mentioned, we were scratching our head and what to do next. We were all completely depressed because suddenly the most important part of our life, which is football, has been robbed away from us without any kind of warning. Let's put it that way. And then I had to innovate. I had to be inventive about this. And I thought to myself, hey, why not we do something virtual? Since that we cannot meet up, why not do something virtual? And I dare say now in Singapore, when it comes to football content, Napshot Studio was the first one to have done it virtually. And then what it has done, right, it has given rise to so many other channels to actually do it virtually as well. And then, Harry, remember the first time we actually streamed, right, using the same platform? We were testing it out. We were so nervous. I was so nervous, man, as a host. I remember we did the first topic, if you remember, guys, Project Restart.
Yeah.
Should football, all right, should football start itself, or should we go through null and void? So there were a lot of clamors from the Liverpool fans, and then the next thing
Where
was
the null and void gang? Where?
right, and
My God.
null and void was the main topic. We covered that quite extensively, and then soon I saw a different rise, a different spectrum to the audience. We had many people coming on board. We had many people, who were really keen to be part of the stream, and it became a
Yeah.
staple for football and also Napshot Studio. And like I mentioned, I'm really, really proud, not only as a founder of this channel, but also as another team member, just another team member of this production, with all these people who has been
Yeah.
helping me out tirelessly, man. Especially also Mark recently, who joined us, one of the recent acquisition, also Calvinda. Non-stop hit. The work does not stop. Every
Yeah.
single day we are thinking about what's the next content, who to bring, what kind of poster, what kind of agenda, what kind of spirit should we bring on. And again, it can bring me to tears to think about the impact that we have made. Look at the people that we have seen right now in the stream. I don't know any one of them, man. I don't know any one of them personally. But because of this show, we have bonded ever so close. And I'm
Yeah.
really, really like, I'm really ecstatic, and also really thankful for those of you guys who actually stuck through us. Harry, I want to again personally thank you. You have been really magnificent, such a wonderful human being. Again, your maturity is beyond your age, man. Nobody would have actually guessed your age right. Always helping me out. I drove you around. We go in different places to just shoot the Big Focus, and the Big Focus will be again another brand that I will never do away, because the Big Focus has always been our flagship. Having said that, we've got many shows upcoming next year. Of course, on Monday we've got the All United show that will remain. Brand new one coming, an all review show that will be heralded by our dear, the sexiest buy on earth, by Kelvinder. So he will be hosting that show on a Tuesday. So what he will do, he will wrap up all those matches that has been played over the weekend. On Wednesday, we still have our code red, and my boy there, Faris, and the lovely Mayor. Mayor has also been a big part of the Big Focus. Ever since I brought
Yeah.
him in for the championship edition of Liverpool, he's been stellar. He's been
Yeah,
an
in Malaysia, non-stop, no. People asking for autographs.
Yeah,
or not.
yeah, asking for autograph, asking him to actually open up his pants in public. People are
Yeah.
really interested in Mayor. you
And
know?
he's 47 years old, no.
Yeah, 47 years old with that kind of energy, man. If I can be half as energetic as he is right now, and when I'm 47, I'll thank God. I'll thank all my lucky stars. That guy,
Yeah.
another wonderful human being, man. So Faris will be again helming that show every Wednesday, guys. Do not
COVID,
miss.
yes.
Even if you're not a Liverpool fan, man, why not come in? We
Come
will
in.
talk. Yeah, chime in.
Throw,
Talk
throw, throw me your banters. I'll answer
Throw-
most of your banters.
True,
No worries.
true, right?
I'm
And
a
then
banter guy also.
so him and
Yeah.
also Mayor, and then Friday. And then no, I'm no longer gonna do the Big Focus on Friday, guys. It will be on Thursday, because I decided that since with the phase 3 coming in, I guess no more people will be out and about on a Friday night. So I think it only
Yeah.
makes sense that I actually push it back to Thursday. So there you go, guys. You have the first hand news Monday to Thursday, non-stop action. For those of you guys who have not followed us on our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, subscribe to us, man. Do that. Please do so. Just click on follow, click on subscribe, click on the notification bell. More content will be lined up for the near future. But then again, this is again from me, Snapshot Studio. I look forward to 2021. We really look forward. We have the Euros coming in for 2021, right? So that is something that we also will cover quite comprehensively. And again, we got really a lot of ideas. We hope that once we can actually gather again in big numbers to watch football, maybe just maybe Faris, the street interviews will be back for
We'll
us.
be back, yeah.
Will be
We'll
back.
be back.
But then again,
That'll
Faris,
be the first one we spearhead.
yeah. Faris, any last word for no? Again, you have been absolutely, like I mentioned, a colossal for me, at least personally. Always a guy that I can rely on, even for today, man. When I say that, hey, Faris, man, this stream today is going to shit because nobody's turning up today, and then he just rescue me like he always does. Faris, any last word? Any last word for the bonds?
It's been a great 2020. We got a few shows that was cancelled also. we
Yeah, man.
did start, recording and whatnot.
Yeah.
But in January 2020, I don't know who's Mark Hosege.
Yeah.
I don't know who's Kelvinder.
True.
I know Joel, I know Anwari, but Anwari don't know Joel, and Joel don't know Anwari.
Yep.
And a lot of like Faisal Jabbar, and a few of my friends, Lionel, Idham also came out and helped with the street interviews.
Yep.
He
True.
came to participate, and I mean, football really unites, getting to know the mayor. It's a big thing, it's a big thing to get to know our fellow Corpites. Then, and because of Snapshot, recently I was, I think yesterday, I was invited to the official Liverpool Supporters Club for the StreamYard platform, to discuss about everything football. And I think it's a good platform, It's during this pandemic, it's something we look forward to, to go online and to talk about football, to talk about what we love. It's for the fans, by the way. So, and the good thing is we don't need to be proper on this platform. We just be ourselves because we're not pundits.
Most important. Yeah.
And the content we bring is entertaining.
True.
You don't need to have great knowledge in football. You just need to, if you can entertain. We are an entertainment channel, a football entertaining channel. So,
True.
So, and because of, I'm not saying that because of us. I'm just saying that it's good to see a lot more channels, using this kind of platform. Yeah, upcoming.
Yeah.
We like to give our best support to them, and we help each other. We help each other out in this platform because there's no room there's no room to be enemies in this small, in this smaller scene. It's not even an industry. It's just a scene.
It's a scene. So, you're right, boy. You're right.
So
no hatred, man.
Yeah. So
thanks, Faris. Thank you. I look forward to work with you 2021.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, lah.
Happy New Year. Enjoy your holidays as well. I also
Merry
FJ is still watching us. He still can't comment. FJ, I promise to God that I will actually try to sort that out. But you have also been really magnificent for us. Always giving me tips. Personally, always have been a stalwart when it comes to commenting. I kind of miss his comments, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sort that out.
I think YouTube has something against him, lah.
Eric, any last word, my boy?
Oh my goodness.
Where we have been throughout the 2020, from the COVID, from the shooting on set, from the outdoor activities, from the Snapshot challenge. Right, we did so drastic stuff, man.
I think for me, I think it's been
like a London.
It's been an honor, really. We talk about 2020. I think it's been the most difficult year for every one of us. But I think Snapshot Studio, I don't see it as like a place where we all like feel sad. I think this channel brings all of us together to get stronger throughout this year. And like what Anwari said, from a Grab ride to Jalan Besar Stadium, and for now where we are now, it's been an honor, lah. I think for the fans out there, these men here, they don't do this on their free time. They free that time to do all this for everyone out there. So
thanks, sorry.
It's been like a family,
And again, man, I know you can't run away from me. All right, so 2021 will be as big as what it was for 2020, if not even bigger. So continue your good work, Eric. Really, really proud of you. Okay, and Mark, you look exhausted already. Mark, maybe some last undying words from you.
He's getting uncomfortable. The nappy change. He missed the nappy change. We need to wrap this up quickly. Yeah. Later you got
even from the
shut up, lah. Mark.
Shoot. No, I mean, even from the hospital is always passionate to talk about football, right? Regardless where you are, how sick you are, wherever you are. I mean, what's important here right now in this year, you see that this year they have so many deaths of famous footballers, Maradona, Paulo Rossi, Gerard Houllier as well. I mean, this shows that life is fragile. Yeah, as COVID is such, life is fragile. Move on, be strong, right? Then. You see, my brother also tell me go and sleep, so I don't talk so long.
But there you go. So don't worry.
This fellow lah.
Okay lah.
We will let you join.
Yes.
But you must subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel.
Subscribe. Show me that you have subscribed, then we'll actually let you in.
I want to see you commenting in the next United show in a YouTube account.
Okay. So again, I just want to make this clear. Only the big focus will not be broadcasting for the next 2 weeks, but the
Yeah.
rest of the show status quo, yeah, guys. So Monday we'll still have it. Hey, oh, got new guy, Hey, we love this guy, man. Francis Lim. Francis, this guy, Ole sexual number one. He loves Ole.
And thanks,
I
Kishan.
already subscribed lah. Hey, alamak, you already
Thank
subscribed
you,
lah.
lah, brother.
Don't
Thank
forget
you,
where
lah,
to
brother.
mark, guys.
Thank you.
I absolutely love you, alright. Again, from the deep recesses of my heart, I absolutely adore all of you. Again, on all these banters push aside, all these allegiance push aside. I want to again wish you all Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I shall see you guys again for the big focus, always with me,
Yeah, man.
Anwari, and my guest in 2021. Me, Anwari, Faris, Herrick, Mark, Napshot Studio. Keep it locked here, always, baby. See you guys. 2021
Signing
for me.
out.
Signing
Yeah.
out. Bye bye. Cheerios.